Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Baylor Scott and White Health, the official hospital and healthcare system of Baylor Athletics. Your healthcare, your way. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. TFNB, your bank for life. The official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Nissan, innovation that excites. Coming up, we'll break down today's game, check scores, and take you inside Baylor men's basketball. And now, we're live. Alongside Hall of Famer Pat Nunley, here's the voice of the Bears, John Morris.
Everybody, I'm Dan Ingham filling in for the voice of the Bears, John Morris is over at the Hurt Pavilion tonight, emceeing the Hall of Fame banquet, so I'm honored to be a little pinch hitter tonight, joined by David Kay, who's stepping into the commentary role, something he's done quite a bit, a guy who's been around this program for a long time, and I don't know we've ever seen a team quite like this, David, with so much change going into 1 year. I was talking with somebody, I got to learn this team. I'm like, well, we all got to learn this team. I know it's just the third game, but it's an interesting year, isn't it?
It really is, and you know, you hope this isn't the new normal in college athletics. I certainly hope we never have to go through it again where we're completely rebuilding a roster from scratch, but really like what this team has built. These guys are happy to be here. They're competing really hard, and there's a great culture in this program, which is really remarkable when you think about bringing 15 new guys together.
But isn't some of that culture something that's been built up with 20-plus years of equity that Scott Drew and his staffs over the year have been able to build? I mean, that's why, a lot of programs probably panic losing everybody like that, but I think there's a lot of buy-in what Scott Drew can do.
Absolutely there is, and I think he looks at everything as an opportunity. And he looked at this and said, you know, if we had 12 new players, you'd still have 3 returners who were setting habits, and anything like that, it's hard to change. And he looked at it and was like, wow, we really get a true fresh start. So there have been a lot of little things that just you feel like you look back and you say we might have slipped a little bit on these standards over the last few years, and you get to completely reset them. And this team is totally bought in. These guys are where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there. No bad habits. It's been really cool to see.
I love that. Scott Drew, if there's anybody out there who would take a positive spin to anything and said, here's an opportunity, he's the guy that would do that. That's great for this program right now. Let's talk about this Baylor team. 2-0 right now. A couple of wins. They beat UT Rio Grande Valley earlier for the first game of the year, and then an impressive win on Sunday over a Washington team that I don't think any of us would be surprised if we saw them playing in the NCAA tournament come March. A good win, almost a double-digit win at home.
Yeah, that was a fantastic win because that's really your only true test in the home non-conference schedule. You have 5 kind of high major games that you're playing in non-conference. You feel like if you can go 3-2 in those 5, that's a really good resume. And to get that first one out of the way takes so much pressure off. That Washington team, just like Baylor, is going to continue to get better throughout the year. They brought a lot of high-impact transfers in, and that is a really solid win that I'm confident will be listed on the Bears' resume. When you're looking at it in March, that's going to be listed as one of the good wins.
What impressed you with that Baylor squad on Sunday? What about when you came out of that? Obviously, you got the win. That's important. But I like this, what I saw.
Yeah, well, 6 double-figure scorers is huge. But, you know, what was encouraging to me is you kind of thought this team is going to compete on the boards and they're going to rely heavily on their rebounding to help win some games. Well, that Washington front line, I believe they out-rebounded Baylor by 8 or 10. I mean, it was a significant margin, and to still find a way to win. The other big thing is Caden Powell was phenomenal. Yeah. I think people were a little concerned about front court depth, and he went up against a first-round NBA draft pick and other guys with size around him. So it's not like there was any break in there, and he had his first double-double in a Baylor uniform. That was tremendous.
Yeah, that was a big takeaway. This guy could make a big impact for Baylor this year, Caden Powell. That is a significant development for this team in size right there. Of course, taking on Tarleton State, they are 2-2 on the year. We'll talk more about them coming up in our pregame show. Of course, led by Billy Gillespie, a longtime successful college basketball coach, his 6th year at the helm in Stephenville. So we'll have more on this ball game, including our conversation with head coach Scott Drew. That and more coming up. Our coverage continues after this word from your local station. This is Baylor Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health.
All right, Dan, we're doing
tax
Player, just let me know when we're doing player and coach.
New state-of-the-art eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face. Safe, non-invasive treatments to restore.
The player?
Green.
Yeah, Michael Rattay. Okay, yeah, and then the coach is in and out, I think, right? Sure. Okay, but we're doing player next segment?
Yes, I'll toss to it.
Okay.
Athletics this season and
Sounds good.
factor across each of our sports. Wear exclusive Go Gold apparel from the Baylor Bookstore and the Spirit Shop at upcoming Go Gold dates. Stay up to date on all your golden opportunities to create an electric home atmosphere by visiting BaylorBears.com/Go Gold. Sic 'em Bears.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. FDIC.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back. Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, as well as Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. We'll have more from those great sponsors coming up later, but Dan Ingham here is filling in for John Morris, joined by David Kay here as we are about 25 minutes away from tip-off here. Baylor Bears taking on the Tarleton State Texans here inside the Foster Pavilion. And we talked about Tarleton. One of the interesting things you and I were talking about before the game is they've already played 4 games. I mean, they're getting out hot and heavy early on there. A couple of big tests, too, against good teams in LSU and SMU.
Yeah, it's a little bit of quirks in the schedule early in the year. Everyone kind of makes their own, and I was looking at it, and they will play their 7th game before Baylor has even played 4 games. So
wow.
Just kind of unique the way the schedules break down. But, yeah, they've already played 2 tough road games and then went back home and gained a little bit of confidence with a couple of home wins. So, yeah, they've got some experience that other teams at this point in the season don't. That's really pretty unusual to have already played 4 games in an 8-day span.
Yeah, and one thing that's not unusual, in fact, you could probably say this about many of the teams Baylor play this year, about half the squad are, transferred in or transferred out in the offseason. That's just kind of the new normal, as you mentioned there. But they are a team, like you said, they came back at home, beat A&M Corpus Christi and Merrimack at home in a brand new arena they have on their campus at Tarleton. All right, as for your Baylor Bears, a lot of newcomers on this team. Real intriguing player that certainly looked good so far in the first couple of games is Michael Rattay, a 6'8", 230-pound senior out of Germany. John Morris had a chance to chat with him, and here's his conversation right now.
Welcome back inside Foster Pavilion. Let's continue on our pregame show and visit with
All right, 3 minutes.
To the Baylor roster. Michael Rattay is with us now. 2 games in. 2 games in to the regular season. You've had the exhibition games. But how do you feel like you've settled into this roster, to the program?
I think it's going good. Definitely settled in slowly now after having 4 games, including the preseason games. And I just feel like we are doing the right directions. Defensively, coming together as a group, adjusting the things that we need to adjust, and just being here, having the coaches around me, the teammates I have, it's just been great. So I think it's going to be a good year for all of us.
Good. It's a growing process, obviously, but what was the focus, I guess, after Game 1, the win over UTRGV, going into Game 2 against Washington, and then now tonight against Tarleton?
Like you said, there's always, after some games, some areas we want to improve. Now, after seeing the game against Washington, we want to bounce back defensively, offensively, rebounding the ball. So I think that's going to be an emphasis playing against Tarleton now. And yeah, just adjusting, like you said, from opponent to opponent. There was some stuff we wanted to take away from Washington, some stuff we're going to want to take away from Tarleton State. And then, like you said, our first game, there's some stuff that we want to adjust there too. So just like you have to go from game to game, take away the strengths they have, and just adjusting defensively during the week, and just trying to do your best and just work towards that.
Very good. How would you describe personally through the first two?
I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Definitely, first game was one of my best games, but I think I bounced back pretty well second game. But like you said, it's just an adjustment. Never played with this much talent on the team before, so it's definitely still have to figure out how I place myself into that moment more, and we all have to figure out how we just share the ball, play together more, make the right reads. But just like Agro and Pros, like you said, it's a whole new team. Everybody's from a different came from a different program. We have the right mindset and the right idea, but it's just going to take us a little bit to click more and more and more over time.
And everybody's still, I mean, the roles for you guys are still being determined, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, definitely people know what they have to do, but like you said, roles still change and are always fluctuating in college basketball, so everybody's just staying ready, just trying to, prove themselves on the court and also just help the team win. I mean, that's the most important thing. We all came here to win basketball, and we all have that mindset, so that's why we are going to do that.
Very good. Final question, Foster Pavilion. It was rocking pretty good. I mean, especially the students, that game against Washington.
30 seconds, Dan.
That was great. Just seeing all the fans coming in that early already, even the students. I think they were in here like an hour before the game, already completely full. Stuff I haven't seen before, right? So just great seeing how passionate people in Waco and just the area about Baylor basketball. And it's just great because it gives us energy, gives us motivation just to show them what we work on all week long and just trying to help the fans and just the community with great basketball.
Yeah. Very good. Thanks for the visit and good luck this evening.
Thank you. Sick and Bears.
Rolls on. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork. Their patented blend of seasonings and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true hickory smoked southern flavor. Conecuh sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh sausage, a game day tradition and the official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears. We're getting closer to tip-off, I almost said first pitch. Tip-off here inside Foster Pavilion. When we come back, we'll have our conversation with head coach Scott Drew. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
If you're stuck in...
Old habits die hard, man.
All right, you got about 8 minutes here.
Betsy Tyler with First Central. When it comes to your auto loan, you don't have to stay in a bad formation. Call the right play. Refinance with First Central and get a lower rate, fast approvals, and a team that knows how to win local.
Visit firstcentralcu.com and apply today.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
Membership and loan policy requirements apply. NCUA.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. With available bed-mounted power outlets, massive towing capability, and a cabin fit for your crew, Toyota Tundra and Tacoma up to game day, they dominated. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever.
Toyota is a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Wear green, haul gold in a new Tundra or Tacoma. Built to take you wherever the road leads, on game day and beyond. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back inside Foster Pavilion as we continue on our pregame show. Let's visit with Bears head coach Scott Drew. Baylor and Tarleton State coming up this evening.
About 6.5 minutes.
I think I asked you this going into game 2, but did you see the improvement that you wanted from the first game to the second game?
Well, we got the win, so that was the most important thing, but definitely we did have improvement. And the good thing is there's a lot of areas we can still improve. So excited about the week we had in practice, and excited to see if we can take another step forward today against a much improved, better Tarleton team than last year.
That Washington team, I mean, that's a team that's going to win some games, aren't they?
Top 5 portal class, and a lot of talent, a lot of size. Like us, some guys banged up. They'll get some guys back, and that'll make them even deeper than they were against us.
Yeah. Did you sort of pass a test there, playing a team with some bigs, and winning the game?
Well, and especially, I mean, Steinbach is projected a lottery pick by several drafts for a reason. I mean, a talented big, and a team that Washington that a lot of feel will be in the tournament and have a chance to make noise in the tournament. And so anytime you win a Power 4 game, it's great for the Big 12, great for those are the games that really help you move the needle for your non-conference schedule. You can't have any bad losses, but it's who you beat. And if you don't have any bad losses and who you beat, that's how you move up in the seeding for the NCAA tournament.
We visited with Caden Powell after the game. He really made his mark in that game.
Yeah, Caden definitely had his hands full with the size of Washington, and the good thing is was really able to get key rebounds and make key plays for us. And he's somebody that anytime you get a double-double, it's always a great thing. But to see his teammates celebrate with him afterwards, that was it just shows you how much they think of him also.
How about Tarleton tonight? A different team, you say, a different-looking team than last year.
Yeah, they have a lot more depth, a lot more size, athleticism to them. They're coming off a couple. And a team that gave SMU everything they could handle in their first game of the year. So, like us, they're better than their first game. We're better than our first game. And this is a team that thrives in turning teams over. Really does a great job in denying everything and making it hard to run offense. And so the first thing we have to do is take care of the ball, get quality shots. The second thing with that is if you don't turn the ball over, that keeps you out of transition defense. When we do miss shots or the few turnovers hopefully we have, you got to do a good job getting back and stopping things in transition. And early in the year, everyone's always worried about transition defense. This is a great game for us again to continue to work and develop that.
This is Billy Gillespie on the opposite bench, a guy we know pretty well.
Yeah, Billy's somebody's had success in the state of Texas at a variety of stops, from Texas Tech, Texas A&M, obviously been at Kentucky. Somebody that his teams are known for just how hard they compete, how hard they fight and scrap, and his defensive philosophy is different than a lot of teams you face from the standpoint just how aggressive they are in denying everything one pass away.
Yeah. Final thought tonight is the Athletics Hall of Fame induction banquet. Lace Darius Dunn is going in. I know you would he would get your vote for being a Hall of Famer.
Well, anytime you're Baylor's all-time leading scorer, that's a pretty good accomplishment. Second in Big 12 history. But what I've really enjoyed is Lace's. He's still playing professional basketball, and he comes back every summer and spends time investing in the current guys we have, and just to see how he's grown spiritually and as a husband and a father really is exciting to see the man did too.
Yeah, amen to that. That's great. Coach, good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Baylor fans.
Baylor coach Scott Drew. It is Baylor and Tarleton State coming up here in Foster Pavilion. Back with more from Dan and David after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, We treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. But here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, and a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Tip-off. We are about 10 minutes away from tip-off here. Your Baylor Bears taking on the Tarleton State Texans. Tarleton State 2-2 on the year. Your Baylor Bears 2-0 so far this year. Both teams out on the court right now, getting ready for this one, warming up. The head coaches should be coming out soon, so this is a good time to talk to our partner David Kay here. David, what are some of the keys to this ballgame for your Baylor Bears?
Well, a few points of emphasis on the scouting report. Tarleton likes to send all 5 players to the glass, so you can't get caught ball watching. Everybody needs to hit a body when a shot goes up. You need to protect the ball. Tarleton forces turnovers on 22% of the other team's offensive possessions. You need to put pressure on those shooters. They have 3 shooters that the Bears are kind of keyed on. Kaya Isaac, number 6, Dior Johnson, number 7, and Kay Douglas, number 13. Big thing for Baylor, they want to make sure those guys dribble. Do not give them catch-and-shoot threes. And then lastly, you got to take advantage when you get opportunities to get out and run in transition and get easy buckets, because the Tarleton State half-court defense is going to make it tough on you.
That's right. So keys to the game there from David Kay. Just how many years have you been in some way, shape, or form a part of this men's basketball program?
I started as the SID in 2012, so
okay.
I guess this is year 14
nice.
In some involvement. This is my 3rd year as the sport administrator. But yeah, it's been crazy to be here that long, and really appreciative of the opportunity.
Heck yeah, we got a perfect guy to be helping us get through this ball game. One guy I don't know that we haven't talked a ton about, and we have a whole game to talk about these players, but one player who's really stood out to me, Cameron Carr. Tell us a little bit about him. Transfer from Tennessee. Yeah. One of those guys sometimes that just a change of pace sometimes good for a player, and look how he's flourished so far.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what it is. Sometimes you just need a change of scenery. He had a hard time getting on the court at Tennessee, then he had an injury, and he played for Bill Armstrong, our former associate head coach, at Link Academy, so that's how the connection to Baylor was made, and he wanted to come here. And it was a weird time of year, so there was a lot to that. He had to apply to Baylor, get in on his own. He couldn't get any help from us, anything like that. Had to all be above board, so it was a unique situation. But, man, he is thriving. He is such an incredible athlete, and I think he's really just tapping the surface of the potential that he has. I think he's a future NBA player, potentially a first-round draft pick. Key emphasis for him has been trying to find ways to put on more muscle mass. Yep. He's just got such a slender build, and I think someone who really is benefiting from being in college for a 3rd and possibly a 4th year next year, as opposed to so many guys one and done. His body would have a hard time with an NBA schedule if he'd gone 2 years ago, but the scouts love him, and he's just so fun to watch. We're really blessed with the talent we brought into Waco. When you look at Tunde Yesufu, who won the McDonald's Slam Dunk Contest last year, and you say, he's probably not the best dunker on our team. That shows you you're seeing something special here.
That means there's a deep bench of dunkers. Hopefully we'll see some of that tonight. Baylor and Tarleton State coming up shortly. We'll have tip-off coming up next. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by. Let's be friends.
See for yourself why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green, along with her dedicated optometrists and staff. Receive trustworthy insights about your eye health, enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes, face, and neck areas with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Visit greeneyeassociates.com. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points.
Yes. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
This is.
I mean, we don't really have a network for basketball, but sounds better, you know.
He's going to squeeze the air out of that basketball and celebrate a big-time Baylor win in the Farrell Center. Second-ranked Baylor all over number 6 Villanova today here in Waco. And Meyer will hold the ball, toss it high in the air. Baylor can celebrate a second straight Big 12 Conference championship.
And this ball game belongs to the Baylor Bears. The Baylor Bears.
This broadcast is brought to you by TFNB, your bank for life. The official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Nissan, innovation that excites. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Get ready. Tip-off is just moments away. Now, alongside Hall of Famer Pat Nunley, here is the voice of the Bears, John Morris.
Here courtside with you tonight for this matchup between the Baylor Bears and the Tarleton State Texans. Before we introduce the starting lineups, let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
Let's go ahead and get to our Baylor Scott and White Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics starting lineups when it comes to sports medicine and orthopedics. Baylor Scott and White Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics brings the home team advantage to Central Texans. First, for the visiting Tarleton State Texans, led by Billy Gillespie in his 6th year at the helm in Stephenville, 56-68 overall record. The starting lineup looks like this. Wearing number 0, Jordan Mizell, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore out of Plano, Texas. Also starting, wearing number 2, Freddie Hicks. In his 6th year at the school, there more on that later in the broadcast. He's a 6'6", 215-pounder out of Searcy, Arkansas. Also starting, number 4, Leroy Kelly IV, a 6'2", 190-pound freshman out of Dallas. Kaya Isaac wears number 6, also starting for Tarleton, 6'4", 215 senior out of New Zealand. And out of the Congo, wearing number 23, Chris Mpaka, is a 6'6", 225-pound senior. That's your starting lineup for Tarleton State. As for your Baylor Bears, same starting lineup we saw on Sunday, wearing number 0, Dan Skillings, 6'6", 205-pound senior out of Blackwood, New Jersey. Also, number 5, Obi Agbim, a 6'3", 183-pounder out of Aurora, Colorado. We heard from him in our pregame show, wearing number 12, Michael Ratai, a 6'8", 230-pounder out of Germany. Tunde Yesifo, number 24, out of Benin. He's a 6'5", 215-pound freshman. And Cameron Carr, wearing number 43, a 6'5", 175-pound sophomore out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine, and Orthopedics. From injury prevention to enhanced recovery, team up with us to get back in the game. So we are about to hit the start of this one here. Tarleton State wearing the all-purple uniforms with Tarleton State across the front. Baylor with the all-white uniforms today with Baylor across the chest. Final thoughts, David, before we tip this one off tonight?
Well, I think Tarleton's a really unique matchup. You know, they bring 4 guys off the bench averaging double-figure scoring. You know they're going to be well coached. Billy Gillespie, storied history, tremendous basketball coach, tactician. And, there's obviously been a lot of distractions, a lot of things going on this week. We'd like to see Baylor come out and get off to a hot start and eliminate any doubt, any hope that Tarleton has of pulling off the upset.
Yeah, just play ball. Nothing else matters other than what's happened on the court right here. I love that. So we are about ready to get started here in the Foster Pavilion. It'll be Cameron Carr. We talked about him quite a bit in the tip-off show. He'll be tipping it off for the Bears against Chris Impaka, wearing number 23. The spotlight is on him. The ball is on the air, and we are underway here. The tip is controlled by the Texans. Freddie Hicks has it. He'll lead things. Gets it over to Mazzell. Now back to the top of the key, Kelly. Bears in that man-to-man defense right now. 12 seconds left, and it's a steal on the play. Yesifo has it. He's going to lead the break. Doesn't have anything. We'll flip it around. Oh, ball is tipped and stolen by Tarleton. They are now moving the ball. Three-pointer from the top of the key by Isaac is up and in, so the turnover leads to points for the Texans. They take the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, great play by Tunde, getting the deflection and the steal on one end. The other one, you would have liked to have seen him pop the 3. He was open, but I know he's kind of made it a point of emphasis. He wants to try to get in the paint early on, and I think that was just being timid.
Well, you said it right there. Taking it to the rack right there. The Bears get an early bucket. Nice ball movement. Carr gets the first bucket of the night. Contested shot for 2. 3-2. Tarleton has it. Ball goes off of the foot. It's a turnover. Skillings has it out to the side to Agbim. He's going to take a 3 from the right wing. It is up and in.
And that's exactly what we talked about. Bears have to take advantage of their transition opportunities to get easy buckets. Previous possession, 2 possessions ago, Tunde passed up an open 3. That time, Obi took it. Good to see him get one going down early.
5-3, Baylor leads it. Tarleton moving around. That may be an offense. Now they're going to say a push-off right there. No, not a push-off. Put a defensive foul there on the Bears.
Yeah, that one could have gone either way. I think Obi Agbim fouled him first, but the driver, Kaya Isaac, kind of threw a left arm into him.
That's what I saw, but it's that first thing that the officials see right there. So that'll reset the shot clock in 20 seconds here. It'll be Isaac throwing it in right in front of us on the side of the court. Back up to the top of the key to the point guard, Mazzell. He looks back to Coach Gillespie, get a play call. Moving to his left now. A couple players trying to set up a screen for him. Instead, he's going to take it to the rack. Nothing there. Out to the wing. Three-pointer is up and off the rim. No good from Kelly. Big rebound there from Skillings. Quickly, the Bears out front. Skillings has it top of the key. He's going to have the ball stripped. Tarleton has it back. Bucket inside is up and in right there. A little fast break points right there for Kaya Isaac. And that knots things up 5 points apiece.
You know, we talked about Tarleton forcing turnovers, and that's the second steal they've had where they just are really aggressive, willing to take some chances on the ball.
Led to points. Little jumper from the elbow is up and in. Pretty looking shot there from Agbim.
Obi's 5 early points, and he struggled a little bit offensively against Washington, but he still had 7 assists. Really did a great job leading the offense. But the Bears are going to need him to be more of a scorer to achieve what they really want to achieve this year.
7-5 Baylor, they lead it. 17 and a half to go in there, and that's going to be a block by the Bears. It hit out of bounds, so the ball will stay with Tarleton, but nice defense there by the Bears.
Yeah, that was Tunde Yesufu on the ball, staying with his man and getting that block right at the rim. He tried, he was really alert. He landed out of bounds, so he tried to wait and not let the ball touch him and let one of his teammates get it. The ball just kind of bounced right into him.
Mazzell will inbound it. Good defense by the Bears. Inside, though, nice positioning there by Mpaka. He had position, gets a bucket right there, and it's tied up at 7.
Yeah, those underneath out-of-bounds plays can be difficult to defend, and that was a well-drawn-up play by Billy Gillespie where he made you think they were going one way, and it opened. The screener was open.
Three-pointer on the wing, up and in. Skillings, the 3 ball. Bears back on top, 10-7. So 10-7 Baylor. 17 minutes to go, first half here. Mazzell has it, dribbling around the three-point line. Picks up his dribble. Inside, the ball is going to be knocked out of Freddie Hicks's hand. Out of bounds, the ball will stay with Tarleton State. We'll have a substitution here. Coming into the ball game is going to be Caden Powell, who will replace Dan Skillings Jr.
Well, it's really good to see Skillings hit that corner 3. He's been a decent three-point shooter through his career, but he's capable of more, and if he could be a 38% three-point shooter this year, it really opens up the Baylor offense.
Tarleton inbounding it underneath their own bucket. Back out top to Kelly, the 4th. He's going to dribble in. Little 10-foot floater is up and in. Nice jump stop for 2.
Tarleton's had a couple of tough buckets. They are not shying away, and they've gone at Cameron Carr twice, kind of tested his length. He's going to get some blocked shots, but he's also going to struggle a little bit when the offense is aggressive into his chest just to hold his ground.
10-9 Baylor, 16:28 to go. 15 on the shot clock. There's going to be a foul. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul there up top.
Moving screen called on Caden Powell. That was a set the screen, and he started rolling a little bit early. Usually one you get away with, but I think sometimes early in the season, officials like to highlight some points of emphasis, get a call early in the game.
Got to hold it a little bit longer, right? So Tarleton has the ball now. It's Freddie Hicks leading it. Back over to Mazzell, dribbling into the lane. Nicely defended by the Bears, and it's stolen by Yesufu. Bears on the run. Alley-oop and a dunk right there. My goodness. Cameron Carr throws it down.
Tremendous pass and a great job, Obi Akram, getting into the middle of the paint and finding Cameron Carr. And with Cam, you just got to get it anywhere near the rim, and he's going to throw it down. What an athletic finish.
12-9 Baylor, 15:48 to go, first half here. Mazzell has it back over to Kelly. He's outside the three-point line. Left side now. Mazzell still has it. Back up top to Hicks. Isaac has it right side. 10 on the shot clock. He's going to try and take it to the rim. Left-handed shot, no good. Bears have the rebound. Here they go. Ratai has it back up top to Agbum. Top of the key. Left wing now out to Carr. Ball's going to be knocked away, goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Baylor Bears. So exciting start to this one. Bears lead it 12-9, 15:22 to go in the first half. Our coverage continues after this word from your local station. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. With available bed-mounted power outlets, massive towing capability, and a cabin fit for your crew, Toyota Tundra and Tacoma don't just show up to game day, they dominate it. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever.
Toyota is a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Wear green, haul gold in a new Tundra or Tacoma. Built to take you wherever the road leads, on game day and beyond. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Texas Top 50 Barbecue, located conveniently right off of Highway 6 outside Waco at Hellberg's Barbecue. Hellberg's offers catering, daily specials, and more to barbecue lovers across Texas. Hellberg's Barbecue, salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer. 12-9, Baylor leads it after the first media timeout, 15:23 to go. David K., what are you seeing so far?
Well, encouraging start for the Bears, 5 of 5 from the field. The discouraging thing, Tarleton has out-rebounded Baylor on the offensive boards 2-0 and turned those into 4 second chance points. So they've had 3 more shot attempts than Baylor. That's what's keeping them in the game, and that's going to be what they rely on, is just getting more shots by winning the rebounding battle. It's actually tied 2-2 in rebounding right now, but Tarleton got a couple of second chance opportunities off offensive rebounds. But really encouraged to see the shots falling for the Bears, and Michael Ratai, 2 early assists. That's a big thing. Development for him to be able to kind of key the offense.
Bears inbound it, 13 left on the shot clock. Three-pointer left side, up and in. How about Carr? Another three-pointer. Bears lead it now by a score of 15-9.
And Bears call that a P2 when you get in the paint and pass out. Isaac Williams, great job, got into the corner of the paint and cross-court pass.
This is going to be a block. Freddie Hicks took it to the rack right there. Bears unable to get set in time right there.
And that's a second foul on Caden Powell, something he struggled with a little bit during the foreign tour in Germany. He's done a good job staying out of foul trouble in the first 2 games this season. That one, a tough call against him. You know, you had the moving screen earlier, and then this one really probably could have gone either way, but I get why it was called a block.
That's a tough one right there. Powell likely going to be coming out here. So up at the free throw line, it's going to be Freddie Hicks. He's a 76% free throw shooter, but the first one is no good. So Michael Ratai will enter the ball game. Powell comes out now. Hicks back on the line. Second free throw, up and in. 15-10, Baylor leads it. Little full court pressure here from Tarleton. Bears break it easily. J.J. White, didn't mention that he was in the game now, so J.J. White has it. Top of the key, over to Ratai. Right side. Backdoor cut isn't there. Picks up his dribble, so he has to get it to Carr. Has it, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll dribble in towards the lane. Cross-court pass to White. Three-pointer up. No good. This one is going to be a rebound ball. Did not hit the rim, so the shot clock didn't reset. Goes out of bounds right there. Knocked out by Tarleton. So Baylor has 6 seconds to get it off here.
And that's a good example of what we talked about in the pregame. Tarleton is going to harass you in their half-court defense, make it tough to move the ball, and they did a really good job for 24 seconds on that possession.
So again, 6 seconds here. It's White inbounding it. White gets it back. Three-pointer corner is good. Three-pointer, you love it. You get it back to the passer, and it counts for 3 for Baylor.
That's a play Scott Drew has been calling on the baseline out of bounds for over a decade, and a great job to initiate that play for J.J. White.
18-10, Baylor leads it. Hicks pump fake towards the lane. Right-hander is good. Nice move by number 2, Hicks.
It seems like just about every bucket Tarleton has gotten has been from that same spot on the floor, kind of getting halfway into the paint and throwing up a floater.
Who said mid-range jumpers are dead? That's going to be an offensive foul on the Bears. That's going to be Dan Skillings Jr. called for it, and Scott Drew's kind of coaching up his player right there, telling him what he did wrong to try and teach him.
Yeah,
and so it's going to be a turnover essentially because it's going to go back to Tarleton now.
Yeah, it is, and that's the 4th turnover for the Baylor offense. Baylor also called for 4 fouls and have yet to draw one on Tarleton.
So Hicks will be inbounding it right in front of us. Again, Baylor leading at 18-12, 14 minutes to go in the first half. D.R. Johnson in the ball game now. I've been told by some folks at Tarleton he's their best player coming off the bench. Right wing inside now. Little hook shot is up and in. Chris Mpaka, nice ball movement for Tarleton. They get 2.
Yeah, Tunde Yesufu lost a shoe on that possession, and that's why the whistle was blown afterward, give him a chance to put it back on. But Tarleton, when they have worked their offense, have been able to get good looks in the paint. That's a point of concern for Baylor, rim protection. And with Caden Powell on the bench with 2 fouls, you're going to need Michael Ratai to step up at the 5 spot.
So again, Tarleton showing pressure here. Releases now as it'll be Isaac Williams, the 4th, bringing it up the court. He's going to take it with his left hand to the bucket, all the way to the rim. No good. Just gets off the rim. It's going to be a rebound for Tarleton State. Impaka grabs it. Here come the Texans. Dior Johnson into the body of Williams, up and in for 2. Had a height advantage there and took advantage of it.
Yeah, Isaac Williams did a really good job getting into the paint, but just couldn't quite finish. He's so quick out on the perimeter. If he gets a step on you, he's going to get to the rim.
Bears have it now to the wing, going towards the bucket, up and not quite in. Thought I had a chance for an in-1 there. Nice drive there by Yesifo. He'll get 2 shots, though.
You know, the officials take a lot of heat, and I want to give credit to Kip Kissinger, a Final Four official there. Yesifo used a shot fake, got his defender in the air. There was a little bit of contact as he went by him. Kip could have blown that play dead. Instead, he saw Tunde had an advantage. Let him finish the play. He doesn't want the foul call there. So he let him finish the play, and then, of course, when there's a lot more contact at the rim, he blows the whistle.
That's a veteran official move, isn't it? Yeah. So 2 shots here for Yesifo. First one's up and in. 75% free throw shooter so far this season. Bears now lead at 19-16. Obi Agben re-enters the ball game, as does Cameron Carr. So Yesifo, second free throw is good. 2 for 2. Bears lead it 20-16. Bears will show a little full court pressure now. Tarleton is trapped in the corner right now. Hicks may have to call timeout. Did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did.
Bears had a lot of success with that diamond press last year against Tarleton in a blowout win, and Scott Drew called for it, knew he needed to do some things like that to kind of flip the energy in this game. Great job on the trap by Dan Skillings and Obi Agben.
Agben will inbound the basketball over by Gillespie there. Carr has it, turns down a 3-pointer. Instead, he dribbles back up to the top of the key. Left side, back over to Carr. Big 3 from the top, it's good!
Another great pass from Michael Ratai, and credit to Cameron Carr's patience. He could have fired the first 3 off balance. He waited, and Michael Ratai got the ball right back to him in a much better spot for a pull-up 3. 3rd assist of the night for Ratai.
All the way to the hole right there. Dior Johnson showing some skill right there. Lays it up and in for 2. It's 23-18 Baylor.
Yeah, and I know everyone's going to talk about rim protection issues. Baylor's aware of that, and they're going to be looking to add a big at the mid-year point if possible.
Carr from 3, no. Long rebound though, Bears will get the offensive board. Yesifo turns down the 3 with his left hand. Still dribbling. Out to the wing now. Skillings up, no good. Rebound, nice offensive rebound by Ratai. They're going to call offensive foul though. Say he pushed off in the back to get that one right there, so Tarleton will take over.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that wasn't whistled initially. It was a bit of a late whistle, but probably the right call. But as I was saying, Baylor's going to look to add a big at mid-year if Jocelyn Bodo isn't available. You know, you're waiting to see how his rehab goes. He is an elite rim protector who could really change the outlook for this defense when you think of Bodo and Powell as opposed to Powell when he's in foul trouble, when he's not in foul trouble, and Michael Ratai. Just a tremendous difference, but I'm confident Scott Drew's going to figure it out.
Well, we had some action here. We're going to have an offensive foul on Tarleton State, a moving screen. So we've seen a few of those already tonight between both teams.
Yeah, Billy Gillespie kind of losing it on the official down there. And I think he's saying, look, just because you've called it on them doesn't mean you got to even it out on us. That was I would say a borderline call. We saw the contact. I thought there was a chance they were going to call it on Tunde. But fortunately, the Bears had one go their way.
The Bears have it inside lob. Nice one. Oh, and it's going to be up and fouled. Yesifo got it underneath the bucket. He was fouled as he went up for the shot. And that'll be our media timeout right now. So we'll return to action here. 2 shots will be for Yesifo when we come back. Baylor leads it by a score of 23-18. 11:51 to go in the first half. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB Bank for Life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
Serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage led by expert industry knowledge and a commitment to community. With kindness and integrity at the forefront, every agent is equipped to help you navigate the market and make the real estate journey your own. Whether buying or selling, feel supported with an award-winning agent at your side from first offer to contract and close. Magnolia Realty serves cities including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Temple. Learn more at magnoliarealty.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hey Bears fans, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Bears leading Tarleton State by a score of 23-18 after the second media timeout here. 11:51 to go here in the first half of play. We talked about him in the pregame show, David. Carr, and all he's done is score 10 points already by the second media timeout.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a strong possibility he's going to be Baylor's leading scorer this year. He's just so athletic, and he's capable of getting shots in so many different ways. I mean, you've seen him knock down threes. You've seen him throw down an alley-oop. He's able to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim on his own. He's a really dynamic player, and he's exciting to watch. But he plays with so much energy, and it's funny because we got to know him a little bit last year. He transferred in mid-year, and of course had to sit out the rest of the year. And he was kind of a little bit of a laid-back personality. And I'll be honest, first time I saw him play in Germany, I was really excited because I thought, well, he might be one of the more passive players. You know, some guys are just like that.
Yeah.
But man, when he gets in between those lines, he turns it on and he plays with a lot of passion.
That's what you want when the red light is on. Become a star. So the Bears come back out of the timeout. It's going to be 2 shots for Yesifo. First free throw is up and in. He's now 3 for 3 at the line so far tonight. 6'5" freshman. Second free throw. Bounces around and drops in. So Bears now lead it by a score of 25-18. Bears will show pressure once again, and it's going to be another turnover right here. Is that a 5-second? Wow.
It is, and Billy Gillespie is losing it, and Kip Kissinger is just laughing at him and shows him the hand, 5 seconds. Kip is a really good official, and he knows how to handle a guy like Billy Gillespie, but
yes.
Billy is fired up, and he looks like he may be trying to get a technical here in not too long.
Either way, that press has paid off twice now.
Yep, really good ball pressure. Bears done a good job, and what they do usually is oh, I'll let you get to this action.
Oh, you're good. Agbin is going to throw it in, and he gets it back again. Three-pointer, no good. Big rebound, up and in. Offensive rebound for Yesifo. He skied to get it, puts it in for 2. Baylor leads at 27-18.
As soon as that shot went up, Tunde crashed in from beyond the three-point line, went right to the ball, and did a great job being patient, getting the defender off balance before going back up with it.
Hicks has it for Tarleton. Johnson trying to take it in. Little 10-foot jumper right side is good. He's good at those shots right there.
Yeah, he's. You can see why he's their leading scorer. Quite capable in the mid-range. Not many players in today's game are able to do what he's able to do, just getting into the 10-foot range and knocking down a short jumper.
Bears have it, up by 7. Yesifo has it back out to Agbin, top of the key. Long three-pointer is going to be off the back of the rim from Skillings. Tarleton has the rebound. Here come the Texans, rather. Mizell has it, left side, back over to Mizell, top. Back pedals towards the half-court circle. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson all the way to the bucket, up and in. Easy 2 right there. Splits the defense, and another bucket for him. 27-22 Baylor lead. Johnson has 6.
And that was 2 Baylor defenders, Michael Ratai and Cameron Carr, running into each other and knocking each other off balance. That led to a wide open layup.
Bears up by 5. 10:20 to go, first half. Agbin has it, going to take it all the way to the hoop. Double clutch, up and in. Hoop and the harm. Nice move by Agbim. Kind of double clutch and was able to draw the contact and gets 2 and a chance for a 3-point play.
And they've modified the continuation rules this year. That one I think would have been even in previous years, but now you get more time. If you've started your move toward the basket, you get to finish it. And that's going to be an adjustment for fans, I think. Just they're used to a certain amount of continuation, and you get a little more in college basketball now. Bears have taken a little bit of advantage of that in their first 2 games, and that one, just a tremendous athletic play by Obi Agbim.
Agbim, free throw, up and in. So he completes the 3-point play. Bears up by 8, 30-22 with 10:20 to go here in the first half. Again, they're going to show some pressure. Somebody gets back, and it's going to be Mizell. He's going to go up, and the shot is blocked! My goodness! What hustle, what a block by Agbim. That looked like an easy 2 for Mizell. Instead, it's a highlight block shot, and the Bears have it. Powell back into the ball game. He dribbles around. He's going to have it stolen right there by Cam McDowell. Alley-oop attempt here, and it's going to be blocked by the Bears again. Rebound is no good there as Andy Sigakar had it. Couldn't quite convert the offensive rebound for 2. Now there's going to be a foul on the Bears. Is that on the floor or on the shot? I couldn't tell.
It's on the floor, but it's the third on Caden Powell. And
that hurts.
Hadn't said anything yet, but it's apparent. He's been really sick today and just trying to gut his way through it. But that's where he is floored that foul was called on him. But I'll give a lot of credit to Caden. He's trying to fight through some sickness and play, but he's just a step slow. And
that's tough.
A lot of frustration there.
So Tarleton has it, 20 on the shot clock, inbounding underneath the bucket, and they get free and get the easy dunk right there. It goes to the big man, Andy Sigakar, the 6'9" redshirt freshman with the dunk. 30-24, Baylor leads it with 9:46 to go first half. Isaac Williams, the fourth, has it, left side, pump fake, three-pointer not going to be taken by Agbin. Instead, he gets it back to Williams, who gets double teamed. Going to dribble out of trouble now. Looking inside, can't find anybody. Skillings turns down the 3, right side, pump fake. Carr going to take it all the way in for 2. Pump fake.
What an athletic finish by Cameron Carr. Pump fake, got his defender in the air, took off from about 15 feet and just floated in the air. Right before he came down, spun it up with some English and finished it off the glass.
That's one of those when he took, I was like, oh, that's too soon. No, he was good. So Bears up by 8 now. Tarleton goes inside, and that's going to be a foul on Skillings, who got caught reaching around right there trying to steal it. So the foul will be on Skillings.
And that's Dan Skillings' second foul.
Yep.
So 7 now on the Bears, so that's going to be the bonus, but also some front court issues. You know, Ratai has only 1 foul, but Caden Powell with 3, and then if you had to go to a third big man, it would be Skillings at the 5 spot, and he's got 2.
So some issues to be concerned with already. So Hicks is going to the line, a 76% free throw shooter. First into the 1-on-1 is up and in. Hicks has 4 points tonight now, 2 of 3 from the line, 1 of 2 from the field. There's the second free throw. It too is good, rolls around and in. Bears up by 6, 32-26 with 9 to go first half. Isaac Williams, the fourth, has it, leading the way here. Right side over to Carr. He dribbles to his left. Skillings, nice pump fake, taking it to the rack, and that's going to be a block. So he'll get a couple shots right there. Kind of all the Baylor coaches have kind of hold your breath right there, hoping it wasn't a charge on him.
Yeah, that was 50-50 call. Dior Johnson was there early. It's a question of whether he was set or not. I think that's one that any fan is going to say went against their team and should have gone the other way. I think Dan Skillings dodged a bit of a bullet there. But what helps is, you know, they changed the rule prior to last season on the secondary defender, and that's what Dior Johnson was there. Skillings had already started his upward move, and I think that's why it was called a block.
Which, by the way, I am a big fan of that rule change right there.
Well, I'll say as a basketball watcher, I'm a fan of the rule. It's not great for Baylor. Baylor took a ton of charges.
Fair enough.
With our previous defense, and that really eliminated the no-middle defense when you took away the secondary defender drawing a charge.
Second free throw, no good. He gets his own rebound, Skillings, and he puts it in for 2. How about that? Using those long arms to put it back in.
And Dan up to 6 points on I don't know if you call that a new fashion three-point play where you make the first free throw and then get the rebound and put it in, but
it works. Tarleton inside to their big man. He's going to get called for a travel. Andy Sigaskar, I should say, the freshman, just took too many steps right there and spun his way to a turnover.
I need to get another look at it, but I think the Bears might have switched to their zone defense on that possession. I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that from Scott Drew this half just to try to avoid so much foul trouble.
Makes a lot of sense. Bears up by 9, 8 minutes to go and change. Ball's going to be knocked away, out of bounds. Ball will stay with Baylor. Yeah, it was knocked out by Tarleton.
Yeah, great job by Isaac Williams' first step to get around his defender. He had a wide open layup if they weren't able to poke that ball from behind, and that'll just be something he's got to work on and learn to get better at, because if he'd been able to keep that ball far out in front and not get poked away, he was going to get an easy layup.
Bears inbound it to Williams. He'll take it left side. He's going to have the ball knocked away. There's going to be a foul on the floor, though. Let's see if they say he was shooting here. Shooting two, yeah.
Isaac is a really exciting young player, only a sophomore, played a ton at A&M Corpus Christi last year and then wanted a chance to play at the high major level.
First free throw, up and in.
And he has really been working on his shooting. You know, that was the knock on him coming out of Corpus, a 50% free throw shooter, a really poor three-point shooter, and I think a lot of that was just mental. He's really made a lot of strides and progress with that.
I mean, that form doesn't look bad. Yeah, there's nothing about that says 50% free throw shooters. He makes both of them.
And I'm telling you, if he becomes a 65% free throw shooter and a 35% three-point shooter with the way he's able to get to the rim, he is a really valuable player.
Tarleton has it. Left wing over to Hicks from the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's going to be blocked away, though, by Carr. Tarleton gets it back, though. Three-pointer from the wing, no good. Another offensive rebound. This time, it's going to be Mpaku who gets it, so another possession for Tarleton. Isaac has it over to the left side, and Douglas, he's going to dribble around. Did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did. Douglas steps on the baseline. That's a turnover. The Bears will get the basketball when we come back. Yeah, it's a time for another timeout. Baylor leads it by 11, 37-26, 2:40 or 7:40 to go in the first half. This is Baylor basketball, the Baylor Sports.
If you're stuck in the high, it's time to call an audible.
Hi, I'm Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. When it comes to your auto loan, you don't have to stay in a bad formation. Call the right play. Refinance with First Central and get a lower rate, fast approvals, and a team that knows how to win local.
Visit firstcentralcu.com and apply today.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
Membership and loan policy requirements apply. Member NCUA.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. But here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Rudy's is a proud sponsor of Baylor Men's Basketball. Be sure to stop by your local Rudy's or Rudy's.com for some real Texas barbecue. Enjoy 100% oak-smoked meats, delicious sides, and Rudy's signature sauce. Don't forget, Rudy serves breakfast tacos every day until 10 a.m. Baylor up by 11, 37-26, 7:40 to go in the first half. Dan Ingham, David Kay on the call for this one. And David, One of the things we've seen Baylor do defensively is mix things up. That pressure that they've done on the press has led to a couple turnovers already.
Yeah, when they've had a chance to get the press set up, it's been really effective, and they knew that was something that would likely work in the scouting report. However, Tarleton, when they've been able to get into their half-court sets, have done a great job getting really good looks at the rim, getting offensive rebounds. So far, they're out-rebounding Baylor 6-4 on the offensive end and 8-7 overall. But, yeah, you're going to see some zone most likely here from Scott Drew with the big men in foul trouble. And just want to see Baylor keep this intensity up. That was a really good 4-minute session to take an 11-point lead. That was Bears won that one by 6, 14-8. So you look at it each half in 5 4-minute segments, and that was a very positive one for Baylor after Tarleton had stolen back a little bit of momentum.
So the Bears have it now. Nice pass inside. It's going to be blocked, but there will be a foul. Nice ball movement right there, Bears, and it's going to be Yesifo who's going to be fouled once again. He's going to get back to the free throw line.
Tunde did a great job with the backdoor cut there. Nice find, and you know Scott Drew teaches his players if you're making the backdoor cut, you need to go through the block. Don't get too deep in there or else you're running out of space. And because Tunde did that, he had room to get the shot up and draw the foul rather than being pinned under the basket.
Nowhere to go. First free throw up and in. Yesifo is now 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw is up and in. Bears now up by 13, their biggest lead of the night, 39-26 with 7.5 to go here in the half.
Bears are in their 2-3 matchup zone with Ratai in the middle. And then you got Skillings and Yesifo out on the wings.
Hicks has it. 13 left on the shot clock. Isaac has it, now right side. Kelly thought about a 3, didn't take it. Corner is going to be a 3, turned down, but now a jumper taken right there by McDowell. It's going to be an air ball and out of bounds. Baylor has it.
Great job by Dan Skillings. He caught that ball, his momentum was carrying him out of bounds, and he threw it off the leg of a Tarleton State player to turn it over to the Bears. There was only going to be 1 on the shot clock either way, but nice to not have to defend another baseline out of bounds play where Tarleton has had some significant success in the early going.
So the Bears will take it full court now. Williams leading things from the point position here. He gets a screen, moves right side. Defender gets him. White, three-pointer, left side, no good. It's long. Rebound by the Texans. Here comes Tarleton State. McDowell has it, top of the key, left side. Kelly, little 10-foot jumper, up and in.
Tarleton is just feasting on the 10-footers.
The mid-range game is back. 39-28 Baylor on top with 6:30 to go here in the half. Williams has it. Left side, he's going to be double teamed, quickly gets rid of it. Right corner, pump fake. Skillings has it back up top to Yesifo. Three-pointer is no good. Bounces around. Offensive rebound by Skillings. Left hand, it is up and in and good. That's your continuation. Chance for a three-point play.
And you know, Tunde Yesifo should get some credit on that one as well. He was battling for the rebound, and that's where Skillings was able to get it. Actually, it was Tunde on the shot. I think it was Ratai that first got a hand on the rim. Yeah, it was Ratai, and it fell to Skillings, who drew the contact and finished on the reverse side of the rim. He is really crafty around the rim. Undersized for a big man. He's kind of a fringe, wing 3-4 man, but he's got a little bit of an old man game around the rim.
Man, that was a YMCA move right there. That was smooth. We may have a lane violation here. That's going to be a lane violation on the Bears, so the free throw is no good. Bears lead at 41-28. Tarleton will take over under their bucket, or the Baylor bucket rather. Isaac has it. He'll lead the point here. Isaac, a 6'4" senior from New Zealand. Isaac has it back at the top. They swing it around the top. Good defense by the Bears. Hicks has it back out to the corner. Back over to Hicks in that short corner, and he's going to have it stolen by Yesifo. Here comes Baylor. A reach in, not called. It's going to be Skillings, pump fake to the rim, and he's going to be up and under. Passes back out to the wing. Ratai with the 3, no good. Rebound, Skillings, left hand, and good. Offensive rebound by 0, and that's going to force a timeout called by Tarleton.
That is tremendous Baylor offense. All 5 players touched the ball. It swung all the way around the court. You got an open 3, and even though it didn't go down, Dan Skilling's in great position to get the offensive rebound and put it back up and in.
Yeah, that was just effort right there. Nice ball movement and made sure that he got for the offensive rebound. Skilling's 10 points so far in 13 minutes of play. I like your description of him too. Kind of has some of those old man moves right there, and just because he's undersized for a big man, so you kind of have to learn how to do different stuff.
Yeah, he's just crafty, and he's got a nice touch around the rim. You know, he's capable of knocking down threes as well. So he's just a really unique player. I think someone who benefits from college basketball. You know, he may not be an NBA player just because he's undersized to be a 4, and he's maybe not quite a strong enough shooter to be a 2 or a 3. But he's a really exciting add to this Baylor lineup. I think someone who really benefited from a change of scenery after 3 years in Cincinnati.
So Tarleton will have it under the Baylor bucket. Baylor showing pressure once again. They get it away. Hicks has it. Cross half court does McDowell. And he's going to have the ball knocked away. Will stay with Tarleton State.
Tunde has had really active hands defensively. He's got 3 steals already and could have had another one there with that deflection.
McDowell will inbound it. They swing it around to Isaac, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bears up by 15. McDowell has it. Dribbles. They're just kind of swinging around the side of the court. McDowell takes it to the rack for 2. They pass around, and finally he found a lane and gets a bucket. Bears up by 43-30.
Yeah, they found a bit of a weak spot with a straight line drive into that Baylor zone, and give credit to Mpaka for using his body to screen off Michael Ratai.
Tarleton with the double team. Skillings gets it inside, pump fake, up and in, no good. Rebound by Ratai, and he has it stolen, but I think it landed right in the hands of Hicks, who was laying on the baseline right there, so the ball will stay with Baylor. So Baylor gets the basketball back under their own bucket. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They lead it by a score of 43-30. Cameron Carr and Obi Agbim will return to the ball game for the Bears. Again, they lead at 43-30. Agbim will inbound it to Carr. Back to the top of the key to Yesifo. Dribbles a couple times to his right, defended well by Tarleton, throws inside. Oh, what a touch pass right there, and a nice bucket by Ratai. That had to be a perfect pass, catch, and execution.
Really soft hands by Ratai to come down with that one, and a good job using his body to create a little bit of space just to be able to get that ball up.
Bears up by 15. Skillings goes for the steal, unable to get it, but it goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with Tarleton State.
You know, Bears just made a sub and put, oh,
they quickly inbound, and the ball's going to be blocked. Bears going the other way. It's going to be over to Carr. Here comes showtime. My goodness, the dunk, the foul. Wow. Another highlight dunk for Carr.
You know, when they say don't jump, that's a good example. And Paco went up to block that one, and he got put on a poster by Cameron Carr.
Wow. There may not be 5 better dunks in this arena all year than that one right there. That was pretty special. He's showing all aspects of his game so far in the first half.
You know, something that went a little unnoticed by us, that's the 4th foul on Mpaka.
Oh, man.
Chris Mpaka started the game. He's played 14 minutes and now has 4 fouls. But that's an embarrassing 4th one, too, man.
That's a tough one, man.
Let him go ahead and have that dunk.
Yeah.
But you could just see it when Cam goes up, man. He is going up with cruel intentions.
So Carr with a chance to finish the 3-point play. Free throw is up and in. Bears now lead at 48-30. Carr with a team-high 15 points so far. Baylor showing pressure again. McDowell has it. Back over to Isaac, who will take over. Calls the play for the Texans. McDowell has it right wing. Shoots a 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Skillings. Here comes Baylor up ahead to Yasfo. He gets it. Pump fake has it stripped and stolen, but McDowell was standing on the baseline right there, so the ball will go back over to Baylor.
Baylor's own defense has been effective here. A good switch by Scott Drew with the foul trouble, but also a lot more length on the court right now when you took Isaac Williams and J.J. White off. And now you've got significant length with Ratai, Skillings, Yesifu, Agbin, and Cameron Carr. Nobody smaller than 6'3", and a lot of wingspan on the court.
Carr will inbound it. Back out to tie into Skillings, who has the ball stripped away. Tarleton has numbers here. All the way to the rack is going to be up and in. Nice bucket there by Johnson. Bears up by 16. Agban has it. He's going to dribble to his right. Inside to Skillings. Layup no good. Contested hard by Hicks. Tarleton has it going the other way. Johnson going to try and get a bucket and one. Will not go, but he's going to get a couple shots here. He was fouled on the shot. And that's a time for another media timeout here. Baylor up by 16, 48-32. 3:42 to go in the first half. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip.
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health, enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Baylor fans, ready to keep it cool this season? Ice and Easy delivers premium ice lightning fast. From tailgates to restaurants, construction sites, concerts, and races, Ice and Easy has you covered. Game day or work day, keep your drinks cold and your spirits bold. Ice and Easy, we deliver, you chill. Proud supporter of the Baylor Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
This one by a score of 48-32, up by 16, 3:42 to go in the first half as we're finishing up this last media timeout here of the first half. Dan Ingham here, David Kay on the call here on the Baylor Sports Media Network. A lot of positives, a lot of things to smile about if you're a Baylor fan right now.
Yeah, really encouraged by how hard these guys are playing. You know, they're making mistakes. They're giving up some easies on the defensive end, but they're playing hard. They're playing together. They're looking to share the ball and get everyone involved. And, you know, they're just going to continue to get better throughout the year as they play together more and more. You have to remember, you know, this is only their third game against outside competition with the packed arena, learning to play with each other, learning each other's tendencies and all that. And, you know, the Germany trip was really helpful, but your international guys weren't able to play in that. And so, you know, you think, okay, we got some experience with 6 or 7 of those guys, but then you got Tunde you're working in, you got Michael Retire you're working in. It's just different. And I've been really encouraged by what we've seen. I think there's a really bright future for this team if they can get some more front court help. You know, Michael Perez going down with a seasoning injury is really, really a tough blow. Justin Bodo, if the Bears can get him back, that is a huge difference maker. And if you can't get him back, got to find a way to add someone at the semester break.
So Johnson at the free throw line. First one is up and in. Came into this ball game an 83% free throw shooter. Again, some folks with our program said this is our best player. He comes off the bench, but he's our best player. Their leading scorer as well. Second free throw up and in as well. Makes it a 14-point Baylor lead. Ratai will take it up. Running point here on this possession. Picks up the dribble, back over to Carr. Ball knocked away by Johnson. Ball will stay with Baylor though. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Carr will throw it in. Williams has it now near the half-court circle. He'll get a screen from Ratai. He'll go away from the screen. Wing shot over to Yesufu. Three-pointer no good. Tarleton has it. McDowell gets the rebound. Johnson has it now. Back over to McDowell outside the three-point line. Dribbles to his right, now backs out. Isaac has it, over to McDowell, right wing. Bears in that zone defense again. Johnson, right side, top of the key, back to McDowell. He'll take it to the rack, kicks back out to Johnson. He goes inside the trees, has it stripped away. Bears have it. Another turnover for the Bears. Nice job of Ratai hanging on to that one. Over to Carr, three-pointer, corner, no good. Rebound Tarleton, Hicks has it, skies to get it, loses it. They're going to call a foul on Baylor. He went to the floor, and that's going to be a foul on Yesufu.
Unfortunately, just the first foul on Tunde, 9th on the Bears, so Tarleton will get the 1-and-1 here. Really good play on the defensive end. It was created by Tunde. I'm curious, they gave the steal to Ratai there, but it was first deflected by Tunde, and Tarleton player grabbed it back, but then
Ratai kind of ended up with it,
yes.
Yeah. You're right.
But I could have seen that steal going to Tunde, which would have been his 4th, and really he was the one who got the whole process started.
So it'll be Freddie Hicks. Free throw is up and in. Freddie Hicks in his 6th year at Tarleton, 5th year playing college basketball. He's had some eligibility fights that have gone to the court. They're not sure. SID told me it's a day-by-day basis for him. So,
aren't we all day-to-day?
Yes, that's right. Second free throw is good. So Tarleton cuts the lead to 12, 48-36, 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Isaac Williams has it. Bears taking their time now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams dribbling with that left hand over to his right now. Looks inside, nobody's there. Has picked up his dribble, needs some help, gets rid of it. Over to Agben. The shot is going to be up and in. Three-pointer from Obi Agbem. Bears using almost all the shot clock there and get a tray.
Great patience. Great job by Isaac Williams not panicking when he picked up his dribble. Finds Obi Agbem for an open three. He's up to 11 points.
Bears up by 15, 51-36. Just under 2 minutes to go now. Hicks has it. Going to try and back down Carr. Going towards the bucket. Carr tried to take the charge. No call. Bucket is good. So no call from the officials there. It's 2 points for Hicks.
I really don't like a no call there. I think you got to either call him for a flop if you think he flopped, or you call a charge, but there was definite contact. That's why they didn't call the flop. So I struggle with that. Like, pick one or the other. Don't call nothing there.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Bears up by 12. Agbem has it. Top of the key. Picks up his dribble left side to Yesufu. Decides to take it to the rack. Jump stop, has the ball knocked out, stays with it, up and no good. Rebound Tarleton. The Texans will take it. Johnson has it. Lob inside two. Oh, wow. It was a pass that went off of Hicks's hands into the bucket. So that's an assist for Johnson and a bucket for Hicks. You won't see that every day, folks. Under 1 minute to go here. Bears up by 12, 48-36. Williams to the bucket and in. Nice spin move for two. Bears up 53-40, 53-40.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the scoreboard here. It's stuck on 48-36.
You're right.
But
Has been for a while.
53-40.
Yeah. 36 seconds to go. About 18-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer is going to be up and in. They're going to say that's a 2, I believe. Bears will have a chance for the last shot here. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Bears lead it by a score of 53-42. 13 seconds left. Again, last shot for Baylor. Williams has it near the half-court circle. 7 seconds left. 6 seconds. Drives to the bucket. Nice pass inside. Carr throws it down for 2. And that is the end of the first half. A brilliant pass from Williams to Carr. He finishes with a dunk, and Baylor leads it 55-42 at the half.
And again, that's P squared. Isaac Williams got in the paint. Well-designed play. Perfectly timed to get plenty of time to get that shot off. And Cameron Carr, 17 points on 7 of 8 from the field. That's about as efficient as you can get.
What a half for Carr. What a half for the Bears. They lead it by 13 points. Coming up next, it'll be our Bluebonnet Health Services halftime report. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back with 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile. Banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local
2 minutes
restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. With available bed-mounted power outlets, massive towing capability, and a cabin fit for your crew, Toyota Tundra and Tacoma don't just show up to game day, they dominate it. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever.
Toyota is a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Wear green, haul gold in a new Tundra or Tacoma. Built to take you wherever the road leads, on game day and beyond. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
You're listening to live coverage of Baylor men's basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Now it's time for the Blue Bonnet Health Services halftime show. Brought to you by TFNB, the official bank of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Blue Bonnet Health Services. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and urgent care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the first half. Check in on scores and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Back into the Blue Bonnet Health Services halftime report. Blue Bonnet Health Services, your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Blue Bonnet. Baylor rolling so far, leading by a score of 55-42 over Tarleton State here inside Foster Pavilion. Cool moment right now as Baylor great all-time leading scorer Lacedarius Dunn being honored right now. In fact, just a short while ago across I-35 in the Herd Center over there, you saw Lacedarius Dunn. He was inducted to the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame. You may hear the crowd cheering him on right now. He's there at half court with his family right now and getting a well-deserved round of applause. Lacedarius Dunn, one of the greatest to ever play it for the Baylor Bears. A lot of highlights inside that Farrell Center. So Lacedarius Dunn being honored on the court right now as he was inducted to the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame earlier this evening. So a cool moment for him. Again, Baylor leading this one by a score of 55-42. Lots of games going on around the Big 12. And we do want to go ahead and take a Texas Farm Bureau Insurance studio update as we take in some other scores. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud champion partner of Baylor Athletics. Let's go through some scores from today. Some of them going on right now, in fact. Texas Tech leading Milwaukee by a score of 76-58. That's in the second half. Central Florida, this would be a nice win for the Knights. They lead Texas A&M by a score of 75-67. That's with about 3 minutes left in the second half. At halftime, TCU is leading 6th-ranked Michigan by a score of 35-33. Colorado on top of Providence by a score of 39-38. That one is at halftime. And, of course, Baylor leading 55-42. A couple other games happening tonight. A great one in Los Angeles. Number 5 Arizona playing at number 15 UCLA, a top 15 matchup. Rooting for the Big 12 there, of course. And then later tonight at 10 o'clock will be number 19 Gonzaga at Arizona State. So that's a look around the Big 12 with some scores and what's going on right there. So we'll go ahead and take another break right here. We'll have more of our Bluebonnets Health Services halftime show report coming up next. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most
Just two.
patients each and every day.
The end of the next break is the halftime close.
They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back into the Bluebonnet Health Services halftime report. Bluebonnet Health Services, your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet. Baylor leading this one by a score of 55-42. As we're about 7 minutes left here in halftime. Dan Ingham joined by David Kay. Just, David, some of your thoughts on what we saw there in the first half.
Encouraged by a lot of things you can work on as well. You really, Caden Powell being sick, you could see it. This is not his Michael Jordan flu game. He really struggled, only was able to play 2 minutes, picked up 3 fouls, had a couple turnovers. I hope that is unquestionably not what you're normally going to see from Caden Powell. He's clearly he had symptoms earlier today, and it's clearly affected him. Also would like to see Obi Agbim a little more as a distributor. However, really encouraged by his offense. 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting. Didn't turn the ball over at all. That's an encouraging sign. Cameron Carr, of course, you already know what you're getting from him. 17 points on 7 of 8 shooting. Dan Skillings, I think he's going to be a double-double guy most nights. 10 points, 6 rebounds at the midway point. And encouraged by Tunde Yesufu, not forcing the issue too much offensively. He's gotten 6 of his 8 points at the free throw line. Would like to see a little more offense from Michael Ratai, but he does have 3 assists. And then Isaac Williams gave you 11 really good minutes. He's got to play a lot more. You're going to have to go smaller if you're only really running 7 guys with Caden Powell in foul trouble and under the weather. But all in all, very good first half. The only real blip was that last 3.5 minutes. You won each of the first 4 media sessions, and then you were leading by 16 with 3:30 to go, and then Tarleton was able to win that last session by 3 points. Just take back a little momentum. You got to have a killer instinct, and when you get a chance to put these teams away early, do it. But all in all, you will definitely take a 13-point halftime lead.
All right, let's briefly here go ahead and take a quick 10-second break for station identification.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
Dan Ingham, David Kay here. We are, you may have remembered in the first half, there was a posterization moment, and David Kay was scrolling through some of the photos that will someday be on some kid's wall here in Waco, possibly.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure those are going on social media if they're not there already. But nice little three-part.
You know what? I just did an old-fashioned. Yeah. I'm 46. You know, we put posters along when we were kids. Yeah, we would print a poster. You'd go to the mall and buy a poster. These kids will have it on their phone. So I need to regroup here.
But check the Baylor men's basketball social media. I'm sure it'll be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a good one of Carr with the ball cocked back behind his head. One as he's right above his head, and then one as he's throwing it down right on top of Tristan Baca.
It was special.
And that's pretty impressive. Usually when you're going up with that much intensity and that much authority, if you get fouled, you're not going to be able to finish the play. It was really impressive that he finished the dunk and took the foul and converted the three-point play.
17 points for Carr. We'll see what they do in the second half. Baylor Bears leading at 55-42. Second half of play coming up next. This is Baylor Basketball, the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Want to be the energy our Bears need? Go with Baylor Athletics this season and be the gold factor across each of our sports. Wear exclusive Gold apparel from the Baylor Bookstore and the Spirit Shop at upcoming Go Gold dates. Stay up to date on all your golden opportunities to create an electric home atmosphere by visiting BaylorBears.com/Go Gold. Sic 'em Bears.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sic 'em Bears.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
You've been listening to the Bluebonnet Health Services Halftime Show on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Brought to you by TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Bluebonnet Health Services. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we get set for the second half action with the Baylor Bears as we rejoin the voice of the Bears, John Morris, live from the booth, bringing you the second half action and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor taking on Tarleton State, leading at 55-42. Speaking of Courtside, the Courtside Cam is brought to you by Nextlink, reliable high-speed internet for your home or business. Again, Baylor leading at 55-42 here in the second half. So obviously you're up by double digits, but is the message, if you're Scott Drew, let's remember that last 4 minutes and have a different first 4 minutes here?
Absolutely,
yeah.
And if you know Billy Gillespie as a coach at all, you know he was all over his team at halftime, and they may come out with a lot of intensity and fire, and you've got to take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. You can't give up easies. You can't relax, because these are Division I players, and they're looking at this as a chance to pull off an upset that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So don't give them that opportunity. You gotta keep the foot on the gas and extend this lead.
I had a coach in college tell me those guys have scholarships too. Yeah, they got good players over there too, so you got to go finish the job here. Speaking of Tarleton State, leading the way, it was number 7, Dior Johnson, 14 points in 11 minutes coming off the bench, and then Freddie Hicks the senior, had 11 points. The guard played all 20 minutes in the first half. So there's the horn, and we're about ready to get started here in the second half.
Well, and take you a little bit away from Foster Pavilion, our Baylor women's soccer team out to a 3-0 lead on Texas State in the first round of the NCAA tournament, being hosted at Betty Lou Mays Field with looks like 86 minutes in. So barring something unbelievable, Baylor going to get that first round win. Congratulations to Michelle Leonard and her team. You got goals from Olivia Hess, Kai Hayes, and Hallie Augustin. And I'm not super familiar with soccer terms, but I believe it's a clean sheet for Azul Alvarez in goal.
I know it's nil. That's why, yeah. If it's exactly 3-0, baby. Congrats to what looks like a good night for them. So we're back underway here. Baylor has the ball first here in the second half. Yesufu has it inside to Ratai. He's going to go up at the back bucket and in. Nice post move there from Ratai for the first bucket of the half. Looks like a set play out of halftime there for the Bears.
Yeah, Scott Drew loves having someone he can feed it into in the low post to get you an early bucket and kind of establish possession early on.
Bears up by 15. Isaac has it for Tarleton. Going to try and go inside. It's stolen. Yesufu has it. Going to try and take it all the way. The bucket is no good. Off the rim. Ball bounces around. Baylor gets it back. Yesufu on the line, though. He's going to be out of bounds. Ball moves over to Tarleton State.
Well, again, you know, it's a story of a freshman. A really good defensive play by Tunde Yesufu, his fourth steal, and then just forced the issue too much on offense. He was not in position to put that one up off the glass. A low percentage shot, and you would have liked to have seen him. Hey, if it's not there, just be patient. You had some teammates with you. The spacing wasn't good, so there wasn't a great opportunity to make a pass, but you don't have to force up the shot either.
Tarleton State with the basketball again. Isaac will cross half court. Again, Bears up by 15, just underway here in the second half. Johnson, corner three, up and in. Three-pointer with a hand in his face. Makes it a 12-point game again, 57-45 Baylor. Agbin has it near half court. Guarded by Mizell. Carr has it now. Dribbling around. He's guarded by Isaac. Carr trying to take it to the hole. Nice pass inside. Nice post move. Going to be blocked, though. But the rebound is right there for Yesufu, who puts it back in for two.
And good things happen when you get the ball inside and just get it up on the rim. You know, that was a good look for Ratai, a nice recovery by the Tarleton defense. But because they blocked that shot, they were out of position on the rebound, and Tunde right there to put it back in.
Little floater in the middle of the lane there. Hicks kind of found an opening and got an easy about 6-foot jumper right there, and that's 2 points for Tarleton. It's a 12-point lead again for Baylor. Pass inside now. Nice move by Yesufu. Up and under for two.
Tunde up to 12 points. A nice finish. Assist for Ratai, his fourth of the game, and now the Bears switching back to their man defense. Tarleton did a good job exploiting it first 2 minutes of this half when they were in the zone.
61-47, Baylor on top. Tarleton has it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson penetrating. Good defense by Carr. Puts up the jumper. Hand in his face. No good. Rebound, Skillings. Baylor throws it away, though. Skillings got a little aggressive with that pass right there, and that'll be a turnover right back to Tarleton.
Yeah, you know, you could really fault either one of them there. It was Tunde running down the sideline, and you'd like to see when you're running the court, at least looking back with an eye on the ball, you know, you teach the guys to pitch ahead, and that's all that Skillings was trying to do there, but unfortunately he gets the turnover.
Mizell has it. Top of the key to Hicks, trying to take it inside. Good defense looked like by Skillings, but they're going to call a foul. He has his hands up saying, no, not me, but the foul will be on Dan Skillings Jr. Baylor fans voicing their displeasure.
That's a really tough third call. I mean, he was showing his hands. He was straight up. I think what Kissinger was calling on him there was earlier contact. And
body,
it was just
maybe.
A slow whistle.
Yeah.
But
still tough. 3-point attempt from Owens. No good. Rebound Carr. He skies for that one. Quickly to the other side. Agbim, three-pointer, left side, no good. It's going to be saved by Agbim, but not before it hits out of bounds. It'll go back over to Tarleton.
And this is a good teaching moment. You know, Scott Drew calls over Kip Kissinger, and Dan Skillings has them talk and explain to Dan what he was calling there. as Dan comes out of the game, and Caden Powell checking in. Hopefully Caden give you 5 good minutes here.
Yep.
He's feeling terrible, but I'll give him credit for trying to play through it.
So Johnson has it. Again, Baylor up by 14. Pass to the left side over to Isaac. Back to, it's going to be Owens top of the key. Takes it to the rack for 2. Goes over Powell there for a bucket. Baylor up by 12, 61-49. Agbem dribbles around, gets a little help there from Carr, who takes it out near half court. Isaac right up on him. Over to Powell, to the corner, wide open 3 for Agbem, no good. Bounces around, Yasafu tries to grab it, it goes off his hand, out of bounds, Tarleton State basketball.
You almost feel like Obi had too much time there. That was a tremendous look from Caden Powell, and Obi had time to sit and think about it and really set his feet, get the shot up. You'd almost like him to just shoot it in rhythm.
So Bears up by 12. Tarleton passing around here. Johnson has it, defended well by Yasafu, but he got body right there, and he'll get called for a foul. A little extracurricular activity right there. Officials wisely step in and make sure there's no more fouls called on either team.
Freddie Hicks kind of came in and shoved Tunde out of the way. You know, that's an interesting one because I'm like, if Tunde pushes him back, they're calling a double technical, but Tunde doesn't do anything and they don't call anything. So, I don't know. I get it, but hopefully the officials get in here and talk to him and calm things down. You don't want to see this game get out of hand. They call double technicals.
They are calling double technicals now.
For what?
They're going to call Yasafu and Freddie Hicks both for technicals.
That's terrible. I mean, what did Tunde do there? Like, he literally took the shove to the chest and you would have understood a reaction if he shoved the guy back. He didn't do it because he didn't want to get the double tech, and they called it on him.
All he did was just stand up.
Yeah, that's bad, kid. I get trying to get control of the game and not let these things get out of hand, but you know, it's okay to assign blame in a situation like that and say this guy instigated it, we're calling it on him.
Exactly, and you've got 3 guys who are looking at it too. That's a tough one right there. So Tarleton has it underneath their own bucket right there, and it's going to be knocked away by Powell. He went up high right there to knock it out of bounds. So Tarleton's going to have to start over here. They got 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Mazzell inbounding underneath the bucket. And this is going to be an offensive foul on Hicks.
I didn't have time to say it, but I was about to tell you, I'm watching Freddie Hicks on this one because he was the instigator on that last play. And on the previous baseline out of bounds, he ran right into Obi Agbem's chest. Smart play by Obi. The first time he was a little caught off guard, he just absorbed the contact. He knew it was coming again, and this time he drew the charge.
Smart play. Bears get it back now. Isaac Williams gets the inbound. He's guarded full court by Mazzell. He will cross half court now, gets a screen from Powell, who rubs off that there. Williams still has it, throws it cross court over to Ratai. He takes it inside. It's going to be knocked away, but that's going to be a foul on Freddie Hicks. So Freddie Hicks gets the foul. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. And that'll take us to another break here. Baylor leading at 61-49, 15:46 to go in the second half. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Kids can now join the Baylor Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
There's nothing like a Baylor home game, and First Central Credit Union wants to send you.
Hi, this is Jo Betsy Tyler with First Central. We're giving away a pair of Baylor football tickets for every home game this season. It's our way of celebrating the fans and families who make Central Texas great.
Enter now at firstcentralcu.com/football. One winner drawn each week.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
No purchase necessary to enter.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Sports Media Network.
At Hellberg's Barbecue. Hellberg's offers catering, daily specials, and more to barbecue lovers from across Texas. Hellberg's Barbecue, salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer. Baylor up 61-49, 15:47 left in the second half. Safe to say that first 4 minutes just felt a little choppy there for both teams, really.
Yeah, and Baylor lost that little 4-minute session by 1 point. You can live with that, but you know, there's a lot to work on from this first 24 minutes of this game. Bears shooting just 6 of 18, 33% from three-point range, but what's encouraging, 73% inside the arc. They're 16 of 22 and 11 of 12 at the free throw line. So, you know, you got to find ways to win when the shots aren't falling from outside, and Baylor's done a really good job of getting good looks at the rim when the shots haven't fallen, and also encouraged by the sharing of the ball. You know, you have turned it over 9 times. Tarleton forced a lot of turnovers, but you got 12 assists, 4 of them from Michael Ratai, 3 from Isaac Williams, 2 apiece from Dan Skilling, Tunde Yesufu. It's a very unselfish team. You hope they can maintain that.
So Baylor will inbound it under their own bucket right there. It's going to be stolen by Tarleton. Mizell trying to go coast to coast. He lays it in for 2, and they're going to call a foul as well. So Mizell gets the bucket, and Tarleton has a chance to cut it to single digits now if he can make this free throw.
Yeah, it was a bad pass by Michael Ratai there, a little bit slow to Isaac Williams, and credit to Mizell for jumping that passing lane. Isaac did a good job getting back in the play, tried to swat it away. He has tremendous leaping ability, but he was just a little late, and you can't give up the foul and the hoop.
Mizell makes the free throw, so it's a 9-point Baylor lead, 61-52. Could be a 5-second call. I got to get rid of it. I don't think he did. Yeah, it's a 5-second call on Ratai.
And Scott Drew's yelling at Ratai, going, man, you can run the baseline or call timeout. Don't stand there and just accept your fate.
So Tarleton has it now, down by 9. Isaac takes it inside, little floater in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound by Tarleton, they'll start over. Mizell has it now, gets a call from Coach Gillespie, who's standing right by him. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Mizell over to Owens, three-pointer, left side, no good. Rebound by Carr, who skies for it. Baylor crosses half court, Carr has it. Lob or three-pointer, no good, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Offensive rebound by Ratai, but it was knocked out by Johnson. So Baylor will get the ball back. Dan Skillings Jr. will enter the ball game, replacing Michael Ratai.
That shot by Carr is one that you probably would like to have back. You know, if he knocks it down, you're saying, all right, great. But early in the shot clock, and Tarleton has a lot of momentum, you really want to work it and get a good look on this possession.
Williams inbounds it to Agbem, who kicks it back out to Williams, takes it in, jump stop, pump fake, little floater up and in. Nice job by Williams, pump faking and getting 2.
Yeah, good patience. Isaac Williams really good going left on that side of the court, and just kind of shook his defenders and faded away to create a little space for the soft shot off the glass.
Baylor back up by double digits, 63-52. 14:40 to go here in the second half. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Dribbling around, layup no good from Johnson. Contested by Baylor. Agbem thought about lobbing it. Instead, kicks it back out to Williams. Takes it in for 2.
Isaac Williams, so quick, so good at getting to the rim. He's a little small and sometimes has trouble finishing over length, but no trouble on that one. Threw it high off the glass where no one could get to it.
Bears up by 13. Owens has it for Tarleton. Over to Johnson, left wing, guarded by Agbem. Takes it in. Right-hander is no good. Bounces around. Who's got the rebound? Tarleton has it. Mazin has it. Left-hander, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good by Tarleton. Johnson has it to the rack. Right-hander, wow, tough shot. He makes it for two. Went into the body of the defender. Was able to get a bucket. Several chances there for the Texans. Baylor up by 11, 65-54. Williams has it, gets a screen from Powell. Skillings thought about the three, turns it down, dribbles it around, picks up his dribble now, needs some help. Gets it over to Carr, who dribbles it back near half court. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, loses the ball, over to Skillings, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Ball tipped around, it's gonna be rebounded by Isaac. Tarleton has it. Isaac, left side, looks into Johnson, who's calling for it, wants a little post play inside. Hook shot, good. Johnson wanted that from the get-go, thought he had a matchup he could take advantage of. And once again, Tarleton cuts it to single digits. Baylor's lead is 9, 65-56. There'll be a timeout on the court as Scott Drew wants to talk things over right now. So Baylor up by 9. Scott Drew is going to talk to his staff here, try and figure things out. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah, they bring the full roster. The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. With available bed-mounted power outlets, massive towing capability, and a cabin fit for your crew, Toyota Tundra and Tacoma don't just show up to game day, they dominate it. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever.
Toyota is a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Wear green, haul gold in a new Tundra or Tacoma. Built to take you wherever the road leads, on game day and beyond. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hey Bears fans, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Athletics. 13 minutes to go here in the ball game. Baylor leading it by a score of 65-56. Bears are up by 13 at the half, but Tarleton has cut it to single digits here. David K., this is a position where, you know, it's kind of that danger zone. You give a team that's the underdog a little bit of confidence. You kind of want to end that if you're Baylor right now.
And you can see it, like Dior Johnson in particular is trying to take over this game. He's got 21 points on 9 of 13 from the field, and he has been really effective. When he gets the ball inside, he is hard to stop, really a crafty scorer. And, you know, they had one second chance point. There was really like a fourth chance point a few minutes ago where they had 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession. Bears have got to clean some things up. I think that was a really good timeout by Scott Drew because you get an extended break and then you got 1 more minute of game time, so you're going to get that next media timeout. It's a good opportunity to draw something up here, try to calm things down, get Cameron Carr maybe a little more involved. You know, he's been stuck on 17 points.
Back to action here. J.J. White into the ball game. He passes it over to Isaac Williams. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. It's going to be Skillings who takes it in. Nice pass to White, right corner. 3-pointers up and in. Just what the doctor ordered right there. Baylor back on top by 12.
Great patience, and you know, Dior Johnson is face guarding Cameron Carr to try to prevent him from getting the ball. Someone else is going to have to make a play, and that was a really good job by Dan Skillings getting into the paint and throwing the cross-court pass.
Baylor up 68-56. Mizell takes it, and it's going to be blocked by Williams. Here comes the Bears. White to Williams. Right-handed hook shot towards the bucket. No good. It's going to be batted around and handled by Mizell, so Tarleton gets to go the other way. They try and take it all the way. The shot is blocked. And here comes Baylor. Scott Drew says, hold up. Let's run some offense here. Skillings back out to the corner, or the wing rather. Carr, three-pointer, good. Back-to-back threes for the Bears.
Really good patience again. Scott Drew calling for him to pull it out. They just slowed it down, hesitated a little, and because they were in transition, Dior Johnson was not face guarding Cameron Carr. Great look for him.
Three-point attempt from Isaac, no good. Rebound, Isaac gets another shot at it. This one also no good. Another offensive rebound for Tarleton. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson dribbles to his right, going to try and take it inside. Is that jump ball? Oh, they're going to call it traveling. Nice defense by Isaac Williams. So that'll be a travel and a turnover. When we come back, it'll be Baylor basketball. Bears lead it by 15, 71-56 with 11:27 to go in this one. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Basketball. Be sure to stop by your local Rudy's or Rudy's.com for some real Texas barbecue. Enjoy 100% oak smoked meats, delicious sides, and Rudy's signature sauce. Don't forget, Rudy's serves breakfast tacos every day until 10 a.m. 11:27 to go in this one. Baylor up by 15, 71-56. And David, you called it. That was a good timeout by Scott Drew, and it paid off.
Yeah, I mean, you held Tarleton 0-4 from the floor in that 90 seconds, and you got two open threes that both went down. I mean, that is as well as you could possibly draw that up to call the timeout when they had cut it to 9, and then get to this next media, extending your lead back to 15, gaining some confidence, getting Cameron Carr back involved. He's up to 20 points, and also J.J. White hitting his second three of the day. He hasn't shown you a ton yet in his first two games at Baylor, but he's probably the best pure three-point shooter on this team. And when he's left open, he's going to knock him down. A really valuable piece is possibly your eighth man on this year's roster.
It's a nice guy to have coming off, add some offense like that. So again, Baylor leads it by a score of 71-56. 11:28 to go here in the second half of action. So Baylor will get the basketball all the way back on the far baseline. It'll be Skillings inbounding the basketball. He's guarded there by Oscypher Owens. Gets it into J.J. White, who we were just talking about. He'll bring the ball up the court, crosses half court. He's guarded by Johnson, picks up the dribble. Over to Ratai. The big fella dribbles around, nowhere to go. Gets it to Skillings, who tries to take it inside. Williams has it towards the bucket. Layup no good. He's fouled on the shot, though. I'll say for Isaac Williams, he's 6'1", but he's not afraid to take it to the rack.
No, and he has incredible leaping ability. There were a few dunks he threw down in Germany that would have been on Sports Center, and he is fearless. He's crafty. If he could develop a little bit better of a three-point shot, force defenders to get a little more out on him, it'll create even more space to get to the paint. But he's been a spark plug for this Baylor team. Really good defense, forced a couple turnovers, and then up to 8 points.
First free throw, no good. So Williams will go back to the free throw line, where he's 2 of 3 so far tonight. Make it 3 of 4. Baylor extends their lead now, 72-56, with about 11 minutes to go in the ballgame. Tarleton has it. Mazzell has it. Inside to a wide open Owens, who gets the bucket. I think a defender fell down there.
Yeah, Dan Skillings got picked, and a little bit of a hip check, just fell down. I think this is a good sub by Scott Drew to get. He's got 3 guys waiting at the bench or waiting at the scores table to check in.
Williams dribbling around near the bucket. Layup is good. He just, again, he's 6'1", but he's not afraid to go around in the trees and try and get a bucket.
No, and he did a great job reversing that layup to use the rim to shield the defender. He's up to 11 points in the game.
Bears up by 16, 74-58. Pass inside, gets away from Tarleton. It's going to be a steal. Bears have it. Skillings behind his back, crosses half court. He's going to go kick out to the wing. Three-point attempt is good. Nice three from Isaac Williams, the 4th.
You love the confidence that Isaac Williams has developed on that corner 3. Great job by Dan Skillings. And, you know, the coolest thing is how much teammates are hyping him up to shoot that ball.
Bears up by 19 now. Mazzell has it for Tarleton, taking it inside, trying to post up on Williams. Can't find anything. Johnson with about an 18-footer. It's good. He's having a big night.
And you just kind of have to tip your hat to him on that one. That was a fall-away 18-footer. That's just a really tough shot.
He's a scorer.
Yeah,
he's a
professional scorer.
Yep. Bears up by 17. There's going to be a foul on the floor as Williams was taking it to the hoop. You heard David mention 3 players will enter the ball game. Powell, Agbim, and Yesufu will be entering the ball game for Baylor.
Well, how about the Bears already? We're only halfway through the second half. Already 5 guys in double-figure scoring. Cameron Carr with 20, Isaac Williams 14, Tunde Yesufu 12, Obi Agbim 11, and Dan Skillings with 10.
So Yesufu will inbound it right in front of head coach Scott Drew. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Yesufu penetrates into the lane. Nice pass to Powell, and he's going to have the shot blocked. And it's going to be, so it's actually blocked before he was able to get the shot off, and then he kind of had a mild shot at it, and it goes out of bounds. It's off him.
Yeah,
tough break.
That's one that I think if Caden Powell is feeling 100%, he goes up and dunks that ball, but he just doesn't have it tonight.
You can see it on his face.
Yeah. I know it's frustrating to watch, but I really do admire Caden for trying to fight through it. He knows his stat line tonight's going to be terrible, but he still wants to help the team however he can.
Johnson, a little floater in the lane. It's good. He now has 25 points, 77-62. Bears up by 15. White has it, dribbles into the lane. Nice pass to Powell, in trouble, spins around, nowhere to go with it, loses the basketball. Skillings has it, 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and he tries to throw it down, hits the rim and goes off. Tarleton has it, ball goes around. Who's it going to be off of? No, it's going to be saved rather by Isaac, so Tarleton has the basketball. Johnson's going to cross half court, dribble around a little bit. Again, Baylor up by 15, 77-62. With 8:27 to go in the ball game. Johnson, about a 20-footer just inside the three-point line. It's good. He's got 27 points now. And that is going to be a full timeout. Or no, check that, not a full timeout, excuse me.
Because we're within 30 seconds of the media, they extended
No,
to a meeting.
there we go, so it will be a full timeout. I'm learning on the fly, folks. All I do know is Baylor's up 77-64. This is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
At Baylor Club, membership unlocks exclusive perks from networking with an incredible community to enjoying stunning spaces. But did you know you don't have to be a member to host your private event with us? Whether corporate gala, or milestone celebration, our expert private events teams handle every detail with precision and warmth. Indulge in gourmet catering crafted by our executive chef and relax knowing your event will be unforgettable. Ready to join the club or just host in style? Call 254-710-8080.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
There's nothing like a Baylor home game, and First Central Credit Union wants to send you.
Hi, this is Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. We're giving away a pair of Baylor football.
Dan, so that means we just have the.
Our way of celebrating the fans and families who make Central Texas great.
Enter now at firstcentralcu.com/football.
We just have the under 4 and end of game left as far as breaks.
For you.
Okay, just making sure.
It's necessary to enter.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
The Courtside Cam tonight is brought to you by Nextlink, reliable high-speed internet for your home or business. That's Nextlink. Baylor leading at 77-64. 8:21 to go here in the ball game. David, what do you want to see out of the Bears this last 8 minutes or so?
You just got to keep your foot on the gas. You can't let up. You got to keep the defensive intensity there. Dior Johnson is going to make tough shots. You can't get frustrated. You just got to keep making them as tough as you can. And I really like what we've seen from this Baylor offense. A little bit of improvement to be had on defense with just allowing things that you're coached not to do, straight line drives. I think you might see a little zone here. Just to change up the pace a little bit on defense. The only thing, the counter to that is Billy Gillespie coached him up at halftime, and you saw we came out in the zone. First 2 possessions, they got good looks. That forced Baylor back into man. But I could see it as a change of pace, maybe after you make a bucket, you quickly switch to zone or something like that.
Just keep them on their toes a little bit. All right, ready to get back out of here. Again, Baylor up by 13, 77-64, 8:21 to go in the ball game. Baylor will be inbounding it at the baseline. It'll be Dan Skillings inbounding it for the Bears. Skillings so far tonight, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. It's Carr leading the way for the Bears with 20 points in the ball game. Skillings inbounds it to Agbo. He'll cross half court. Dribbles towards the top of the key. Nice pass in the corner. Three-pointer is no good. Bounces around by the attempt from Yesufu. Tarleton gets the rebound. Here they go. Johnson has it. Three-pointer up and in. As soon as he got half court, you knew he was going to shoot the ball there. Yeah, and he gets a three-pointer right there, and it's a 10-point game.
Yeah, Bears had the matchup they like with Tunde on him, but Tunde's just got to step out there and know he is likely to pull the ball.
Well, especially when he's hitting just about everything he's putting up tonight. He's got 30. Bears have it. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. It's another turnover. Johnson will get it again. This time Carr will meet him well past the three-point line. Doesn't let him shoot a three-pointer. Johnson has it again left wing. He's going to try and take it to the rack. He's fouled, gets off a shot. They're going to say no good. The foul was before the shot on Carr.
That was actually a pretty good foul by Cameron Carr. The Bears like to call that a goodie foul when you take one to avoid giving up an easy bucket. He got the foul early enough that Dior Johnson wasn't able to get the shot up, and he was clearly beat. You know, he was doing what we talked about, coming out far enough to take away the three, and then he got beat. You got to do something. You can't just let him take an easy layup.
It's kind of like a defender in football, getting a pass interference when you know you're beat. Yeah.
Just take it.
Yep.
You know, fortunately, only the 5th team foul on the Bears, and the first personal foul on Cameron Carr. So definitely, if you're going to choose one foul to give, that's the one you want.
I think we may
Cam has a little bit of a blood situation going on. So Dave Snyder, professional trainer, influencer, getting a little bandage wrap on over there.
Job done there. So is there a timeout on the floor here? Official timeout. Not sure what they're discussing here. The situation is this: Baylor leads by 10, 77-67, with 7:26 to go in the ball game. Any guesses on what they're talking about here?
I think possibly looking at like an elbow to the face or something.
There we go. So there is a review. You called it.
You know, Kip didn't help us there. Usually the official will say the previous play is under review for X, and he just said previous play is under review. So that kind of tells me they're not sure what they're looking for, but they think there might be something.
We're looking at some video to see something that may or may not have happened, is what we're hearing here.
Yeah. All the coaches are looking at me going, what did you see? And I'm like, guys, I don't know.
Nothing. And we haven't seen a replay in front of us here. And like you said, we just know they're looking. It could be looking something Baylor did. It could be something that Tarleton did. We just don't know.
The one thing that gives me some concern, I would imagine they might be looking at Cameron Carr since he did have blood on the wrist. I worry that maybe his hand was up around someone's mouth. Let's see here.
After reviewing, there's no extra foul. Initial foul stands.
Oh, you know what? I think they might have been looking at a hook and hold there. So hook and hold is where you use your arm to kind of hook the defender or the offensive player's arm and kind of hold it there. That's a common play that used to happen on rebound positioning, and they made it a flagrant foul when that happens to avoid, because that's a shoulder injury waiting to happen when someone's just hooking and holding you.
And lock him,
And that was not the case there, but I think that might have been what they were looking at.
So just a common foul on Carr there. On the floor before the shot. So Tarleton will have the basketball. Isaac will inbound it right in front of Coach Gillespie. Bears lead it by 10, 77-67, 7:28 to go in the ball game. Isaac inbounds it over to Hicks, dribbles around, gets it back top of the key to Douglas. He dribbles, loses the basketball. It's going to be off of Douglas. Turnover, Texans.
And I think it's Isaac Williams with that steal, getting the hand in there and deflecting the ball off of, was it Douglas?
Douglas, it was Douglas. You're right.
Isaac does get credited with the steal.
So Bears get it back here. Quick little break as Skillings needs to retie his right shoe. He will inbound the basketball across the court from us.
Bears need to get a good look here. Tarleton on a 9-0 run. They've made 5 straight shots. Really need to get a good look and get a chance to get your half-court defense set.
Skillings has it, and he throws it away.
Little too sped up there as Cameron Carr was flying out front. You could charge that turnover to either one of them. They're going to give it to Skillings, but that's a pass that Cam's got to handle.
So again, Tarleton has it, 10-point ball game, 77-67 with 7:03 to go. Johnson dribbles it up, gets it to Hicks, top of the key. They go inside, back to Hicks, pump fake, goes up, no good. And the ball is going to go off of Baylor, so Tarleton will keep the basketball. They'll get another chance at it underneath the bucket. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Hicks has it, or Isaac rather. Now Hicks has it, three-point line, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Dribbles around, finds Johnson, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, dribbles right side towards the free throw line, stops, shoots, and hits it. Almost automatic tonight. 32 points for him. It's an 8-point ball game. Baylor leads at 77-69. Williams crosses half court, guarded closely by Kelly. Gets away from that. Williams will go to the bucket, lays it in for 2.
That is such a luxury to have a guard capable of just getting to the rim when you really need a bucket, and he did a great job creating space.
Tarleton has it. Hicks has it, left wing, thought about a 3, turns it down. Johnson now takes a shot, and it's blocked, but there's going to be a foul on the play. The foul is going to be on Ogbem. He disagrees vehemently, says he kind of got kicked on that play, or kind of the kick out play you see a lot of jump shooters do now and again. Scott Drew wants to talk this over.
He's asking if he can challenge because he did kick the leg out there. I mean, as a defender, there's literally nothing you can do if the offensive player kicks the leg out, makes contact with you, and they call you for the foul. And I think the kids say that's ball don't lie, because
Yeah.
Dior Johnson's a good free throw shooter, but he misses the first one.
Misses the first free throw. You hear the fans making some noise. Second free throw bounces around and in. So the bucket makes it, a free throw rather, makes it a 9-point ball game. Baylor up 79-70, 5:57 to go. Isaac Williams has it, crosses half court. He's going to be double teamed. Ball gets away from him, gets it back though. Ogbim up towards the rim, lays it in by Skillings. He threw it up near the rim. Skillings corralled it and lays it in for 2. Bears up by 11.
Really nice pass by Obi Agbim. He's up to 4 assists with no turnovers.
Hicks, jumper, no good. Rebound, Ratai. He gets it over to Agbim. They cross half court. Deep 3 from Carr, in and out, no good.
You could see Scott Drew kind of go, I don't know about that shot, but that was a good look for Cameron Carr in transition, and honestly, you had a good look at an offensive rebound if he did miss.
Johnson, nice move inside. Bucket, or shot, no good. Misses everything. Didn't hit the rim. It's going to stay with Tarleton, but shot clock did not reset, so there's 15 seconds left for the Texans to shoot here. Kaya Isaac will inbound it from the corner. Guarded by Ratai. There is a whistle. A foul on the floor. That's going to be on Isaac Williams, the 4th. That's the 7th team foul, so Johnson will get the shot at a 1-on-1 here. Yes, 33 points tonight. That's a career high for him. Dior Johnson.
Isaac Williams talking to the official there. I think that's Chris Restatter, but he's telling him, look, he was holding me. There's not much I can do there.
First free throw up and in. So it's back to a 10-point Baylor lead after the first free throw from Johnson.
That was actually Ron Groover he was talking to, my mistake on that. But this game's getting very physical, very intense.
Here comes the second free throw attempt. It's good. 9-point game again. 81-72 Baylor. They have the basketball with 5:10 to go. Williams takes it across half court. Gets a screen from Skillings. Defended, has a double team. Skillings turns down the deep 3, loses the basketball, diving on the floor. Tarleton has it. Here they go, alley-oop up top, no good. Follow shot, no good. Had a couple attempts at it, back out. Johnson, 3-pointer is no good. Rebound Hicks into another defender, no good. Gets his own rebound, loses the ball. Baylor now has it, and there's a foul on the floor. Wow, a lot happening there. But Carr got the rebound after about 4 shots went up, and he is fouled on the floor.
Bears dodged a bullet on that one. They dodged a few bullets because that 3 by Dior Johnson was.
He makes that
like
it's a 2-possession game.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
And
didn't you almost think it was going to go in? I mean, the way he's shooting it tonight.
Yeah, and Bears, I mean, a lot to work on from this game.
Sure.
Baylor has given up 17 offensive rebounds. You know, some of those is just unfortunate. The ball bounces their way. It is what it is. But you can't give up 17 offensive rebounds and expect to win. On the positive note, you've held them to only 12 second chance points off of those 17 rebounds.
That's big. So Bears will inbound it. 4:38 to go. Bears up by 9. Williams, heavy pressure. Crosses half court in time. Gets a screen up top from Ratai. Double team now, in trouble, gets rid of it. Over to Skillings. 3-pointer from the corner is in. My goodness, the hesitation there looked like it was going to come off. It goes in. Scott Drew says, let's go, and the fans respond.
Scott Drew is excited, going, man, we finally caught a break with a roll. That ball hit the rim 4 or 5 times before going down. Really nice find from Isaac Williams, his 4th assist of the game.
That one knocked away. Yeah, they're going to say it went off of the knee of Freddie Hicks. Out of bounds, Baylor basketball. We'll take a timeout. BU 84, Tarleton State 72, 3:59 to go. This is Baylor basketball, the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
The Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event is on, and there's no one key to victory. You need strength. You need power. You need agility. You need a team that shows up ready to win. And Toyota Trucks, yeah.
Baylor women 58-54 with 28 seconds left.
Tundra and Tacoma are built for it all. With available bed-mounted power outlets, massive towing capability, and a cabin fit for your crew, Toyota Tundra and Tacoma don't just show up to game day, they dominate it. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. But hurry, these deals won't last forever.
Toyota is a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. Wear green, haul gold in a new Tundra or Tacoma. Built to take you wherever the road leads, on game day and beyond. Visit your local Toyota dealer today.
Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Premier ER and Urgent Care is the place to go when you're not sure where to go. Open 24/7 and just a short walk across campus. No appointment necessary. Just walk in. Visit premier.care to learn more. That's Premier ER and Urgent Care. Entertaining ball game inside of Foster Pavilion. Bears up by 12, 84-72. Baylor will have the basketball. We return to action here. 3:59 to go in the ball game. You know, these early season games, it's all about learning opportunities, developing, finding out what you're doing good, what you're doing bad, where you can improve. And we're seeing all of that tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, I think one really encouraging sign, you're getting this done without anything from Caden Powell, who's sick as a dog. You got Isaac Williams with 12 second half points on 5 of 6 from the field, 1 assist, no turnovers. He's giving you huge minutes here late in the game. You'd like to see a little more confidence with the ball handling. Tarleton is definitely smelling some blood in the water there on just some loose dribbling, but he's going to continue to get better and better. And man, his ability to get to the rim and get easy buckets when you really need them is such a key attribute. Bears have done a good job the last 4 minutes on defense, held Tarleton to 4 straight misses. But you got to find a way to just finish this out. Most of the wins this year, I think, are going to be ugly. You're not going to have a ton of really pretty wins, but just find a way to get wins and keep getting better.
Get that W. All right, Agbin has the ball. Back up top to Williams. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. To Skillings on the right side. Dribbles around. Cross-court pass to Agbin. Takes it inside. Loses the basketball, and Tarleton State has it. And there's going to be a fight for it, and Baylor gets it back. Skillings. A lob. Oh, they're going to say the possession never changed? The shot clock went off.
That's the wrong call.
I really thought that Tarleton got the basketball back and then Baylor got it. Now the officials are talking over.
That unquestionably was a change of possession. I mean,
I feel like that's what's going to end up happening here. We'll see. Because it was, I don't know if it was Hicks, whoever had it was cradling the basketball on the floor.
I mean, that's a change of possession. We'll see what they call, but
it's got to be. They're going to review it.
Previous play is under review for a timing error.
Yeah, they said reviewing it for a timing error. So I think they're looking at that to see, was there a change of possession?
Yeah. So we've got a review on the court right now. Second one we've had tonight, an official review. The officials are right by us here looking at this. 2 of them are. Because you may have heard the shot clock buzzer went off.
I mean, I thought it was I remember looking up and seeing the shot clock winding down to like 2 seconds ago, and that's a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was an obvious change of possession. The stat crew put it in as a steal, a turnover, and a steal.
Yeah.
We'll see what they say. Yep. I think I can tell Kip is saying it should have reset to 20 seconds, maybe a
Jump ball. Yeah.
Really?
I heard him say that.
That's a tough one.
He said because we blew the whistle.
After review, we had a timing error where the shot clock should have been reset. However, when we blew the whistle, the ball was loose. Therefore, by rule, we have to use the alternating possession. Tarleton ball.
The fans aren't going to like it, but that's the rule.
It's the
and
right
he knows
call.
the rules. It is what it is.
I like the emphasis on however. He's like, hey, guys, you're not going to like everything you're going to hear.
We've had some good drama with the referee announcements. Doug Sermons had one on the Washington game where he was like, after review, the call on the court is, I like it.
Maybe they got coached up on that in the offseason.
Yeah.
They got it right. At the end of the day, the refs got it right on the court.
And that's the thing. Like, if you want to be upset at the timekeeper.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. It happens.
Yep.
But, it's not the referee. The referees just have to enforce the rule.
84-72, Baylor on top. 3:38 to go. 12-point lead. Inside to Johnson, lays it in for two. Nice backdoor cut. Johnson gets the bucket. He now has 37. It's a 10-point ball game. 3:16 to go. Williams dribbling around. Picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Gets rid of it to Agbem. Williams has it again. Over to Agbem. Three-pointer. Left side. Good. Obi Agbem with a three-pointer. And the Bears are back on top by 13 with under 3 to go.
Fifth assist of the game for Isaac Williams, and Obi up to 14 points on 5 of 8 from the field. The Baylor guards have been tremendous today. Obi Agbem, Dan Skillings, and Isaac Williams combined 45 points with 14 assists.
Ball's going to be stolen. Skillings puts his hand in there, gets the steal. Baylor takes over. Scott Drew says, slow down. 2.5 to go. They want to run some clock, up by 13. Agbem has the ball near half court, dribbling around. Now he's going to get a double team. Gets rid of the basketball in the corner. Carr has it towards the rim. Layup is up and in. Nice athletic move by Carr.
I love the patience of Cameron Carr. He hasn't had many looks in this second half, and he hasn't tried to force the issue. That time, passed up a contested three, drove in a nice athletic finish to get him up to 22 points.
Bears lead is now 15. Johnson taking it to the rack. Layup, good, and one. Johnson, a one-man highlight show for Tarleton State. Gets the bucket, has a chance for a three-point play.
He's got a chance for a 40-piece here if he makes this free throw. That is a Foster Pavilion record by any player, already at 39 points and a chance to go to 40.
I mean, it's not a fluke either. He can flat out play.
He is a baller. I mean, honestly, watching him, I'm surprised he's only averaging 15 a game this year.
Well, there was one game where Billy Gillespie wanted to send him a message, and he played 1 minute.
That'll happen.
Yeah, so that's a patented Billy Gillespie move. Free throw was good. 40. And the lead is 12 for Baylor with 1:56 to go. Skillings will cross half court to Carr, who takes it to the rack. Oh, tries to get the posterizer again. This one is going to be, they can call a foul. Yeah, they called a body there. So the dunk doesn't go, but he does get 2 shots. I think that's the 5th foul, actually.
Yeah, it's the 5th on Mbaka. He's doing a lot of talking, and the officials are coming in, fortunately, and walking him away.
This is a good crew right here.
Yeah, it really
They've been on top of everything, yeah.
Oh, Cam, sometimes you just got to finish the play, man. I love going for the poster, but still a 12-point game. This one's not quite over. Let's make sure we get that one down. I love, though, that when Cam Carr gets ahead of steam to the bucket, he is going with the intention of throwing that thing down. There is no doubt.
These fans are going to start anticipating it, too. You're going to see people standing up when he does that.
You could almost hear like a gasp as he went up.
Is he going to do it? Has 2 free throws here. Carr to the free throw line. First one, up and in. He's got 23 points now. Baylor leading it by a score of 90-77.
You know, something that's gone underappreciated here. Tunde yesterday, only 6 minutes in the second half. Scott Drew has rolled with what's worked.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do what he's asking you to do, it doesn't matter how highly ranked you were, you're going to sit on the bench.
Second free throw up and in. Baylor now up by 14, 91-77 with 1:48 to go in the ball game. Tarleton crosses half court. Owens has it. Back over to Hicks. Isaac dribbling around, looking inside to Owens. Thought about shooting it. Couldn't find anything. Good defense from the Bears so far this possession. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Isaac has it, gets a screen from Hicks. Deep three on the right side, going to be no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Owens, up and in for two. Gillespie calls timeout.
Bears were in a zone there, and the zone was really effective, not allowing a good look. The downside of the zone, of course, weak side rebounding.
Backside.
Difficult and a bad break there as the ball just came off the rim right to Owens, who was able to lay it back in.
It's 10:03, so it's time for another station ID. We'll go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
In fact, you can come straight out of the break if you want. I've hit all my reads. So.
Here we go.
All right, well, back at Foster Pavilion, congrats to Baylor women's basketball. Big win tonight at UNLV, 62-54. Nikki Collins' squad showing a lot of fortitude in the fourth quarter. They were down 6 going to the fourth quarter, outscored UNLV 19-5 in the fourth, closed the game on a 19-3 run, and held UNLV to 1 of 18 to end the game shooting the ball. So held them to 32% from the floor overall. When you can win a game shooting only 41% from the field and 29% from three, and you had 15 turnovers, you'll take it. So
defense travels.
Talia Scott, 23 points to lead the way, and Dariana Little Page Bugs, 9 points and 12 rebounds. Congrats to them. That's a great win for women's basketball.
Good win indeed. 1:22 to go in the ball game here. Baylor up by 12, 91-79. They inbound it successfully. Agbim has it. He will cross half court. Scott Drew holds up his hand, says, take your time. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They may be able to bring it under a minute on this possession. Agbin dribbling around, defended by Johnson. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Agbin has it, looking inside. Ratai is going to be fouled on the shot. He'll get 2.
That is best case scenario.
Yeah.
You get the shot clock down to 2 seconds and get 2 free throws out of it, which is going to allow you, as long as you don't miss the second one, allow you to set your defense on the other end.
Everything you wanted to coach. Run that clock like you said. So it'll be Michael Ratai, the 6'8 senior, at the free throw line. First free throw is good. He has 5 points on the night. That's his first free throw attempt of the evening. He'll try and complete. Go 2 for 2 here. Shot is up. Bounces around and in. So 2 points there. Bears lead it by 14, 93-79. We have 55 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Bears 16 of 18 at the foul line, 89%. You will take that all day long.
Johnson has it. Passes outside over to Isaac on the right wing. Looking in, nothing there. Now he passes into Johnson. Johnson has a double team. He kicks it back out. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson has it right wing, dribbling around, tries to take it in. Jump stop, jumper, good. Timeout, Tarleton. That makes it a 12-point game again, 93-81. We've got 30.8 seconds to go in the ballgame.
You know, this will be a growth moment for Tunde Yesufu. Very limited in how much he played in the second half, I believe, because of his decision-making and his defense. And he's someone the Bears count on to be a lockdown defender. You can't have the other team's best player going for 42 points. And I really like that Baylor's going to find a way to win this game and teach some lessons. And if you're Scott Drew, he knows what he's doing. He's sending a message there of you're going to do it right or you're not going to play.
And that's what you do in November, right?
Yep.
November, December, so you don't make those mistakes in January, February when you're playing in Ames, Iowa, or in TCU. I mean, against the other good teams, you can't. You know, it's a good time to do that.
And you don't want to cost your team a game when you do it. And, fortunately, with 30 seconds left off 12, doesn't look like that's going to happen. And honestly, I might say it might have saved the game, because if Tunde was not giving the effort on the defensive end and turning the ball over, you know, who knows how many Dior Johnson could have gone for tonight. But credit to the team stepping up. You know, with that, Caden Powell, sick as a dog, Tunde Yesufu, limited in minutes in the second half. You've really been running 6 men out there, and the 5 on the court right now have played a ton in the second half. Let me pull up their minutes. 18 for Dan Skilling, 16 for Obi Agbim, 16 for Michael Ratai, 18 for Caden Carr, and then Isaac Williams has played 13 really solid minutes.
He's made an impact
in the
tonight.
second half.
There's something to be said for a coach. A good coach is flexible. If you got a lineup that's working and it's a message you want to send or whatever, you just go with it and get the W and talk about it at practice tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So the Bears will inbound it. Carr has it. Dribbles around. Still has 5 seconds before he needs to cross half court. He does cross half court. He's going to be fouled by Kaya Isaac.
And again, best case, got the ball across half court, used 8 or 9 seconds there, and you're getting free throws out of it. So Bears are in the 1-and-1 for one more. And then Cam Carr, a chance. Is this a chance at his career high, Josie, Cam Carr? I forgot. He had 28 in his Baylor debut.
That's right.
If he knocks these down, it'll be up to 26.
First free throw, good. Up to 25 points. Baylor up by 13, 94-81. Got 22.7 seconds to go in the game. Carr, second free throw attempt. No good. It's long. Tarleton has the rebound. Johnson will cross half court with it for Tarleton. Kelly has it. Drop step. I thought he lost his pivot foot. No call there. Johnson has it now. He'll step out of bounds. Baylor will get it with 10.7 seconds to go in the game. Up 13, 94-81. Bears inbound it. Agman has it. Just needs to cross half court, and this one will be academic. Baylor fans are standing up, cheering, as they should. Final score in this one, Baylor 94, Tarleton State 81. The Bears move to 3-0 on the year. Tarleton State drops to 2-3 on the season. We'll have much more coming up in our First Central Credit Union postgame show. Next, this is Baylor basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels.
I'll be right back, Dan.
Partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Are you tired of...
I'll be right back.
Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem
Hey.
and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip hop could be hop hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurant.
Free.
Barbecue.
And on that third one, you can either take it and then come back and wrap up, or we can go right into it. Yeah. Just either way you want to do it.
This has been live coverage of Baylor men's basketball. Now it's time for the First Central post-game show. Brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Nissan, innovation that excites. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the game, listen to highlights, and talk with Coach Drew, players, and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
To 81. With that win, the Bears stay perfect on the year. They're now 3-0 on the season. Tarleton State drops to 2-3 on the year. You're tuning in right now to the First Central Credit Union post-game show. First Central Credit Union, everything we do for you. And what a game it was for Baylor Bears. I'm sure we'll talk about this with Coach Drew later, but the reality is there's good things, there's bad things, but you got the W. That's what you came to do here. It's a young team, a brand new team, as we've talked about ad nauseum for the last month or so, but the reality is Bears got the win, 94-81. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats from the ball game. First for your Baylor Bears, leading the way, Cameron Carr, another big game for him, 25 points. Had a couple of rebounds as well. 9 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. And Cameron Carr, the transfer, 25 points for him. Dan Skillings Jr., another big game for him, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Obi Agbem, 14 points for him, 12 points for Yesufu. And the reality is he didn't play much in the second half, so most of that came in the first half. And how about Isaac Williams was huge in the second half, a nice spark off the bench. He ends up with 16 points. As again, the Baylor Bears scored 94 points. The Bears shot 57.9% from the field, 40.7% from behind the arc, 11 three-pointers in this ballgame, and very good at the free throw line, shooting 85%, 17 of 20 from the free throw line. How about the visiting team? The Tarleton State Texans, they are led by someone who put on one heck of a performance, D.R. Johnson, 42 points, 17 of 24 shooting. So 42 points for him in 31 minutes of action. The only other player for Tarleton State who scored in double figures was Freddie Hicks. He had 13 points, starting guard for them, played 33 minutes, so 13 points for him. Only players in double digits. Shooting-wise for Tarleton State, they were 51.6% from the field. Not a real threat tonight from a three-point line. The Texans were 3 of 12. They shot 25%. And just like Baylor, they were strong from the free throw line, shooting 85.7%, 12 of 14 from the free throw line. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scores from around the Big 12. A lot of action tonight. You see these Friday night games, especially this time of year when you've got a lot of college football games on Saturday. A good one in Fort Worth. 6th-ranked Michigan leads TCU 63-61 with 18 seconds left. Colorado looks like they're going to beat Providence. They lead it 94-84 with less than a minute to go. Arizona, number 5 team in the country, they lead UCLA by a score of 39-32. That's in the second half. And a couple of games just underway. Arizona State over Gonzaga 11-6. That's in the first half. 2 games also went final, I should mention. Number 11 Texas Tech beats Milwaukee by a score of 80-63. And Central Florida goes on the road and beat Texas A&M by a score of 86-74. So that's a look around the Big 12. Couple of games gone final, along with the Baylor game. 3 games have gone final. Our post-game show is just getting started. In fact, our First Central Credit Union post-game show continues in a moment on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Green Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Texas Golf Carts has been providing sales, service, and leasing to Central Texas since 1993. We offer many different parts and accessories from various manufacturers and are the only authorized Yamaha and Club Car dealer in Central Texas. Visit our new location off Highway 6 in Waco or call us at 848-5991 and let us know what you are looking for, and we'll provide the expertise in meeting and achieving your desires and specifications. We are also proud supporters of the Baylor Bears. Sick 'em, Bears!
Want to be the energy our Bears need? Go gold with Baylor Athletics this season and be the gold factor across each of our sports. Wear exclusive gold apparel from the Baylor Bookstore and the Spirit Shop at upcoming Go Gold dates. Stay up to date on all your golden opportunities to create an electric home atmosphere by visiting BaylorBears.com/go gold. Sic 'em Bears.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you. Once again, final score here. Baylor wins it 94-81 on this Friday night ball game here inside Foster Pavilion. The Bears led by 13 at the half. They played to a draw in the second half, so the Bears win by 13, 94-81. Once again, the Bears now 3-0 on the season. We hope to get a player and Scott Drew here in a little bit later in our First Central Credit Union post-game show. We'll talk about this ball game, get some insights from them. Again, Baylor, plenty of things to work on, and that's what you expect in November. You don't expect a perfect performance this time of year, but the bottom line is they got to win, and I think there were a lot of positives. I mean, the way that they were able to get big production off the bench from several players for Baylor certainly speaks highly of what this team was able to do. And again, J.J. White came in and played well, had 6 points. Isaac Williams, 16 points off the bench. J.J. White, a couple of three-pointers, in fact. And you heard David Kay talk about he's a guy who's a really gifted shooter. Just hadn't had a chance to do much the first couple ball games, and then he gets 2 3-pointers in the second half, and Baylor able to do just enough. Again, Cameron Carr, a big game for him, 25 points. 5 different players in all scored double figures. That's huge for Baylor, including Dan Skillings Jr. with 15, Obi Agben with 14. You got Yesufu with 12 points, Carr with the 25 we talked about, and again, Isaac Williams off the bench, 16 points. Very, very impressive what he was able to do off the bench for the Baylor Bears. So while we have a moment here, let's go ahead and take a look ahead. What's next for Baylor? Well, they're going to hit the road. They will be headed to Las Vegas, Nevada in about 10 days. So they have 10 days off before their next game in a fun tournament. This is going to be the Players Era Festival at Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. They'll open up with Creighton on the 24th, then St. John's on the 25th, and then to be determined on either the 26th or the 27th. That'll be happening later this month. So they've got about 10 days off until their next game. But that is a nice little break here. Plenty, I'm sure, to work on for this team right here. So Scott Drew and his coaching staff will take a look at it. But the bottom line is the Bears are 3-0 now. They've done what they've needed to get done. They got the W's, and they got them done. And they got to be feeling good about that. And there's some – the reality is this is a fun team to watch right now, and I hope the Baylor fans can appreciate what Scott Drew was able to do, bringing in an entirely new team and have to kind of start over essentially, and was able to put together some talent and use his 23 years of experience and put something together with his staff. And looks like this team is going to be another Baylor team that is going to be making some noise throughout the season. So again, we are in our post-game show right now. This is our First Central Credit Union postgame show. In fact, our First Central Credit Union postgame show will continue in just a moment here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Start with and factory trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels in Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by, let's be friends.
Yeah.
Like in a high auto. It's time to call an audible.
Hi, I'm Joe Betsy Todd.
Well, you can take that last one and come back, and we can out just straight to the post-game close.
The right play. Refinance.
Okay, yeah, that'll sound good too.
Fast approvals and a team.
If you don't, if we need more time, you can call for another break, though.
Today.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
Membership and loan policy requirements apply. Member NCUA.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today.
Cool.
BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
Baylor fans, ready to keep it cool this season? Ice and Easy delivers premium ice lightning fast. From tailgates to restaurants, construction sites, concerts, and races, Ice and Easy has you covered. Game day or work day, keep your drinks cold and your spirits bold. Ice and Easy, we deliver, you chill. Proud supporter of the Baylor Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Network.
Now it's time for our Alliance Bank coaches interview. Alliance Bank, it's your bank. Scott Drew joining us right now. Scott, this was a win. You got the W, 13-point win. Just give me your initial thoughts on an interesting ball game tonight between these two teams.
Well, first of all, last year we really played well against Tarleton, and we knew that coming in they were going to give us a much better effort, and it's a much deeper, more talented team. We did not think that Johnson would go for 42. We thought he was a really good player, but he had one of those nights, and it's great for us to learn just how we can do a better job when somebody gets going. So you spend so much time in the early part of the season putting in your base defense, then you try to put wrinkles in it. And obviously, if a guy's going like that, you got to go to some wrinkles, and we'll make sure that we have that for the future.
Yeah, you guys now have 10 days off before your next game.
Yeah. As
a coach, how much do you like that? That all right, we get to kind of go to the lab and get down the practice court and work on things.
Well, I can tell you that we had a couple guys too under the weather, and now you get a chance to, when flu bug hits, you don't want to spread, you want to get it out. So appreciated the guys persevering and toughing it out.
All right, that's good to hear. All right, Cameron Carr, this is a guy that certainly has some highlight films, but he was a fun guy for a lot of folks to watch tonight. He showed us kind of all aspects of his game offensively. What does he bring to the table for you guys? Just what he can do for you guys on the offensive end.
Well, I mean, when he's 9 for 12, it's pretty good. Got to get his rebounding numbers up. He's better than 2 rebounds, and we got to get a couple assists. But offensively, he can shoot it. He can get to the rim. He can get fouled. But he also can pass it, and he also can rebound. So, he's a guy you really want to see that stat line, 4 or 5 assists, 6, 7 rebounds, because he's capable of that.
What did you like most of what you saw out of your team tonight?
Well, definitely the win. Second of all, I thought we got a lead, and they made a couple runs, but we never really got it to where 2-possession game or one of those situations, and that's learning to have a win and not let people get that close to you is good.
All right, that's head coach Scott Drew. Congrats on the win. Thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you, Baylor fans. Students were awesome here. I know they were here early and loud, and all the other fans that made it here. Can't thank you guys enough. Anytime, we all know Billy Gillespie. He's been everywhere and a great coach. So you know you're in for a physical battle. So proud of our guys with that.
All right, that's head coach Scott Drew. Thank you very much for your time. Bears win at final score 94-81. We'll wrap things up with after one final break. This is Baylor Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Texas Golf Carts has been providing
Yeah, just however quick or long you want to.
93
Do that, and then I'll wrap it up after that.
Yeah, no worries.
manufacturers and are the only authorized Yamaha and Club Car dealer in Central Texas. Visit our new location off Highway 6 in Waco or call us at 848-5991 and let us know what you are looking for, and we'll provide the expertise in meeting and achieving your desires and specifications. We are also proud supporters of Bears. Sick 'em, Bears.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
At Magnolia Realty, award-winning agents set the bar for professionalism and excellence. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Magnolia's full-service brokerage will guide you through every step of the process with expert industry knowledge. Their agents are fully invested in learning your story and customizing the real estate experience to suit your stage of life. Magnolia Realty has been serving cities across Texas since 2007, including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected or learn more, visit magnolia.com.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
We do for you. We're fortunate enough to be joined by Isaac Williams, 11 points off the bench tonight in the Baylor 94-81. Isaac, congratulations on the wins. Got to feel good to get another home W.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, so 3-0 so far, but let's talk about this win tonight. Coming off the bench, that's got to be satisfying for you to give your team a spark like that and help get a victory.
Yeah, I mean, any way I can help the team, I just come in, be aggressive, try to make the right play every time, and I know something good going to happen.
One thing I really enjoy about your game, you're 6'1", right? It's 6'1",
yes,
yeah. I mean, but you're not afraid to go to the rim and go in there with the trees. Is that something you've always had? I mean, what gives you that confidence to get up there and take it where some people say, no, you shouldn't be in there?
I mean, growing up, I've always been shorter than the rest of my peers. So just kind of working on, my finishing and just honestly growing up watching Russell Westbrook. I think I've said this before, but just the way he attacks the rim, he just inspired me a lot. So
that's right. Watching Zero back for the Oklahoma City Thunder right there. Well, you certainly played well tonight. 11 points in 25 minutes off the bench. So. All right, make yourself a coach right now. Think like a coach. What are some things you think you need to work on coming out of this game right now?
We need to just work on our team defense, just helping each other out, not leaving everybody, on an island. Know that we guard the basketball, not just one person. And and I think offensively we're good. I mean, we're good on that, and just defensively staying in tune. Not letting the defensive side dictate offense.
All right, and I'm sure a lot of our fans, I mean, this is a brand new team for a lot of folks. They'd love to learn more about you. What do you like about Baylor so far, your first year coming in here to Waco?
I like how it's very, Christian-oriented, get me closer to God. Honestly, that's just the perfect part. I mean, when I first came here, I feel like God was really calling me to come here. So I'll say that's definitely the biggest one.
Nothing wrong with that. Congratulations on the win today.
Yes,
Isaac
sir.
Williams
Appreciate
had
you.
11 points off the bench for the Bears as they win it. Final score in this one, 94-81. That'll wrap up our post-game show brought to you by First Central Credit Union. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the broadcast tonight. I want to thank David Kay, my partner Bob over here running the board, and Aaron back in the studio as well. I want to thank you for joining us again. It's 10 days till Baylor plays their next game. It'll be in Las Vegas against Creighton on November 24th. Until then, this has been a production of the Baylor Sports Media Network.